And welcome back to another episode of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, the Carnival Cards. The last session, the party had to deal with a horde of undead zombies pouring out of the palace itself. They seem to be covered in some sort of greenish, oozy liquid. And upon defeating them, it seems as though, fortunately, Rodolfo had contact with this. And it started to warp your mind. You saw visions of yourself tumbling through an endless abyss. And over the long night's sleep, you started to see this vision of your patron and a creature you now known as Orcus, a demon lord, almost like fighting over possession of your soul. However, thankfully, it wasn't for Xaxx. You might have still been slowly transforming, your flesh warping and turning into whatever hideous demonic creature you saw in your visions. It wasn't for Xaxx, that is. So, thankfully, when you woke up, you managed to restore all your magic, cast a remove curse, and you did have to wrestle against some sort of power, Xaxx, but you easily overcame it and rid Rodolfo of this warp-infested flesh. And that wasn't the only thing that was starting to warp. About 10 minutes after you'd woken up, everyone started to have an obsession for chasing flies. Their skin turned green, warts started to grow on their faces, Xaxx grew a massive long tongue, and you started to realize everyone was turning into frogs. It was at that point you realized, wait, this is very similar to something we've seen before. And of course it was little April, the Lawnling Thief, that reminded you, oh yeah, you guys look just like Bavlorna, just like my mum. And you guys were business partners, right? You realize this is definitely some kind of curse Bavlorna has inflicted upon you. Rodolfo, now having read a little bit about the realms of the Feywild, knows that Bavlorna must have returned almost like the same moment in time as when you finished fighting her. So it's almost like she just replenished her own plane shift-like ability to come back and curse you all. But it was Nox who spoke up and boldly pronounced, "That's it, I'm quitting Dragon." Was it Dragon Incorporated? I get your partner company to the Carnival Cards. She immediately quit on the spot. And as she did, the curse was undone through some Fey loophole. You found a way to avoid this curse, and you guys managed to press on unhindered and opened up the first door to the Palace of Heart's Desire. In this giant hallway, there were depictions of a starry sky, and as you opened up the doors, you saw a balcony overlooking a swirling maelstrom, lightning crackling down in the distant below. In the center, there's this massive central tower with smaller turrets coming off of the sides, and you can see the two staircases that ascend to those side turrets. And then as you go to the ends of these hallways, you realize there are spiral staircases that connect to balconies. And I believe just as you got to the top of one, Xaxx, you bumped into another dretch that tried to push its way by, but you managed to stop it. And Rodolfo, you were able to convince it that you're here to help, and you're going to find the rest of their siblings and put all these gems together to figure out the truth behind these strange fairy tale-like visions that these gems contain. And I believe that's where we left off. You did also point out that there's some weird depictions of like demonic figures cavorting and reveling with humanoid figures on the walls, but yeah, you were a little bit concerned that wouldn't be the normal decor of a Fey or an Archfey, but we have yet more to discover. So, Carnival Cards, where do you head next?
Okay, so there's nothing really up. There was nothing really up there. I'm still up in this room here.
Do you want me to drag you back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oops, I activated the whole scene, but we'll just drag Xaxx back down. But you're right, you got to the top. It was just an empty turret aside from this dredge. And you didn't see any
Yeah,
visible doors leading off. It was like a dead end.
Yeah.
Was it just...
Unless Rodolfo, do you want to come up here and see if there's any, like, with your extra sight, if there's like hidden doors or something?
Yeah, just in case there's a I mean, yes, I would come. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe it's just a lookout tower, but it's worth a look.
Yeah. Your accent kind of disappeared there for a second.
Sorry. It happens when I have a headache. Okay. So if I get up to the top of the tower.
Yeah, you can have a little look around. Maybe like an investigation check.
And I'll just start feeling along the wall, doing a walk like for physical.
Sure.
Is that 19?
19. You double check, and there's again these strange depictions, and the art seems to cover the entire circular chamber, and you'd hazard a guess that this is some sort of perhaps just a decorative outpost where she can line the walls with more carvings. But it is also odd that it just ends in a dead end. But you don't find any obvious secret doors or buttons or levers. If there is, they're incredibly well hidden within the carvings. But
is there a lookout or like a window or anything where we can see, or is it just a closed off room?
It is just closed off, although I will say probably as you're ascending those stairs, it's open air, so you can see back down into the maelstrom, but once you get into here, there's like a domed ceiling.
Okay. I don't see anything, Xaxx. That's...
Yeah.
I don't know. Very strange. Why would you build a room like this?
I don't know.
Maybe it's...
Glistering gleamer, like often the Fae do not make much logical sense. But I can't see anything either.
Maybe we will find out what it is later. Maybe there is a pattern of rooms like this all around that makes a shape that, you know, is some sort of arcane thing.
Right, but it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't be like, I don't know. That it wouldn't go anywhere. Oh well. I guess we'll try another way. Is there another way? We'll go back down. Maybe we can try that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we'll find an answer.
Okay. Everyone back.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like for whatever reason we can't find a way out of that room, or a I don't know, it just seems to be seems to go to a circle. There's nothing
there. No. Did we go to this turret here? Like, was it the same thing?
The upstairs.
I don't think we went to the upstairs of that one.
We go to the upstairs one.
Juniper and Brandee did, but that was...
Yeah. So, do we think that if we try the other side, we're going to have the same thing? It's just going to be artwork? Well, that's questionable, but...
I mean, it's not my favorite style, but I it would be logical for there to be the same thing on the other side, but this is not a logical place.
So do we want to go ahead and check out the other side just to rule
maybe just to rule it out, yeah, just quickly.
Yep. Okay. Gonna head your tokens over there. Morgoth's following Tarquin, so I'll move her. As you're heading back down this hallway, Rodolfo, you've still got Detect Magic up, and you notice just a slight glinting to the stars that are depicted on the walls, like the constellations.
Okay. Do I recognize them? Are they like the major constellations, or are they just random stars?
They appear almost random at first. You don't recognize any, but it's probably as you're walking down, it's maybe like the angle of which you're looking at them. Then perhaps as you step back away from them to get a better view, you realize all these constellations are actually like you're connecting the dots, and they start to spell out a set of writing that's hidden within the stars.
Interesting.
And it's almost directly as you come in. They weren't lit up before. It seems like almost as you've come down from that turret, wondering and questioning the logic behind this place, that they've suddenly appeared and scrawled out this message. And I'll tell you what it says. Yeah, here we are. It says, "In the beginning of my time, I was created in the blood of innocence, a shadow in the daytime, heart filled with wickedness. Upon a dying star I wished for the good and bad in me to coexist, not bound to who I was meant to be, but able to choose to freely see, and how I could be more than fate had in store for me."
Could you read that again, Rodolfo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've put it in the chat as well, so if
Yeah.
you do want to read it.
You read it again. I wonder if this is about Sibylla, who was born in a family of hags and perhaps was trying to regulate Krezmir into a better place than her sisters would have. I don't know else.
If
would
she,
make
so
sense.
Sibylla is a hag herself, right? Because she's
Oh yes,
like,
yeah.
she's
Well,
she's
she's one of them.
she's one of them, right? So she's not like a
No,
I think she's an
not like
archfey.
them in that she wants to be good.
But she's not just like an archfey doing things out of the goodness of her heart. She's a hag, right?
Right.
But she's been doing good things because we know from the people sitting in the pavilion in the garden.
Well, we know that from everyone we've talked to, that they say that it was better when she was in charge.
Better doesn't necessarily mean good, though, right?
No, but things were run better, more smoothly. Everybody had what they need. I think she is a better alternative than her sisters, but that's subjective too, I suppose.
I think you're right there.
Well,
what kind of a person writes this kind of poetry in their entrance hall?
Maybe she wants you to know that there's bad in her. Maybe that's why there's this artwork up. Maybe she's saying, you're going to come to me for a favor, but I'm not all good. I'm trying to be. I've wished for it, but I'm not. Maybe it's a warning?
Could be.
Unless this is a classic case of being split in two.
Or, the other thing is her palace has been taken over by the League of Malevolence. Maybe all this is their doing.
I would like to believe that the League of Malevolence has put all these devious clues up to somehow deceive us. I mean, if I was in charge of an evil league, would not be my first priority. But we don't
Well,
really
not
know what
just
they want or what they do.
right. It's not just to deceive us. I mean, anybody who comes here, maybe they're trying to scare everybody off, so that they leave the palace to the League of Malevolence.
Gleam says, but this is like a painting depicting on the walls. It's likely this was built with this design. Would they have painted those? Would they have spelled something out in the constellations? Seems unlikely.
I agree.
Seems like this was put here by Zybilna, perhaps. But you're right. That message could have many meanings. In any case, you wanted to check out this turret?
Yes, just to check for the sake of checking.
Okay. So you can head up the stairs. Your token should head over there. Whoop.
Oops.
Okay, and then you're on to the next map. Checking around, seems to be a similar setup. You immediately notice a set of stairs that do lead upwards to a second turret. Again.
I go up, not even questioning it. Oh! Hello.
And lo and behold, you find another dredge. Yes, indeed. This one also seems to be just sort of wandering around and looking at, again, the art depicted on the walls, the demonic imagery it seems to be fascinated with most. Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, it's. I was going to say you can roll an insight again, sort of determine what sort of nature this one is. I've already narrowed down half of them now, so picking up which one this could be, probably going to be easier.
Okay, that's a 20 for insight.
Okay, 20? Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good. This one. Double check. Last one you found was rage. They just seem to be angry for no reason. Angry maybe at you at first, not trusting you. But this one appears a little bit different. You're a witch. One second. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, no, you had one which was pinching as well. That was the one you just... Yeah, that was maliciousness. So this one is... This one seems to be sneering at you. As soon as you turn it, like your presence is known, it turns around, immediately sneers, almost like as if... Like, what are you doing here? And there's this big blue jewel embedded in their core as well. Similar setup. You can even tell there's a Z-shaped crack at its core. And unfortunately, you still don't understand most of what these things say, but they sort of sneer and...
I'll try and talk to it in Infernal, yeah.
You can pick up this one is definitely disdain.
Disdain.
Yeah, with your 20.
Okay, I will. I'll talk to it in Infernal. I say, greetings, friends. I come to you from your brothers and sisters.
Its sneer almost intensifies, as if, how dare you speak to me in Infernal when I am a demon? It's almost like a natural enemy of them.
I know you can perhaps understand me this way. He'll take out the gems that he's been holding and again hold it very close to himself, but show them. Say, your siblings have trusted themselves to me to reunite you and get you all back into one piece. will you come with?
It tilts its head for a moment, but yeah, you can roll a persuasion check.
First, come on.
You have guidance, by the way.
Yay! Oh,
you
guidance.
need it.
Thank you very much.
24, that's...
Plus
28,
4.
alright.
Yeah.
Way through the roof. It seems to regard you with a certain sense of... disdain. Seeing as like, how can you be the one to reunite us? Almost like, who are you to save the day? You're some hero almost, and it almost like makes kind of jeering postures and mocking tones in its abyssal. I have no idea what it's saying, but you can only guess to those other things with your insight. But it rolls its eyes after a while, and almost seems to convince itself and hands you the gem.
I take it and put it with the others, and I'll make a little bow and say, "You have made a wise decision today. If you like, you can find your other siblings in the castle, but with these, I will help you all become one person again. Promise."
They seem to nod, seemingly comforted by the fact that their siblings are all together, and so it's going to scamper off and go meet up with them, letting out little snorting whelps as it goes.
Okay. I want to just check out the turret quickly before I head down. I assume it's the same as the others. Still.
Yes, they are. More of these depiction of kind of demonic figures reveling, and you can definitely tell they side on. Actually, yeah, I guess here's a point you might want to recognize if you do spot any of these demonic figures, and you can give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Because perhaps there is some that you actually recognize.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like a beast today.
Right. So you're starting to rule out these are not devils, but rather demons that are depicted. And most demons have kind of monstrous and misshapen looking forms. They don't really resemble humanoids at all. So it sticks out to you when you do spot one that seems to be completely apart from the others and sat upon a throne almost in the center of this revelry. They're almost the ringleader or master, but you can see that they're definitely got a demonic nature. Their skin is of like a darkish, scarred looking ash in color, and their ears are almost like pointed lichen elves, but you can see from their clawed hands and feet that there's definitely a twisted nature to them. But here they are, almost sat amongst like the prince of revelry here, and there are humanoids as well, humanoid figures all gathered around him, all sort of doting on this man, and almost like laid upon the like at the base of the throne, like trying to like reach up to him.
Okay.
And you would recognize who this is just from those descriptions. A demon prince of pleasures, decadence, and indulgence. This is Graz.
Pleasures and indulgences. Graz. Okay.
Yeah, spelt very strangely. Graz. It's like Graz. Yeah.
Have
Let me
we
grab it for you.
met this person before?
No,
I don't
never.
recognize- Okay.
You probably would not want to either, it being that he is a demon prince.
Okay.
And I put it in Abyssal, of course I have. Probably apt, considering he is a demon.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
Let me try that again.
Grazed.
And that starts to go in line with everything else you've seen from below, like the revelry, the cavorting. These depictions, they all seem to be in line with his domain.
Right. Okay,
Other
well,
demon princes, like orcas, that's all undeath. You would see zombies and stuff, but this is all of these depictions have been of him and
right.
his line.
Okay, so
Anyway.
he's evil Dionysus.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly it. Yeah, 100%.
Well, at least I know where all the creepy dancing is coming from. All right, I'm gonna head back down, and assuming there's no other entrances or exits.
Not from what you can see, no.
Okay.
All right. Heading back down to your other allies, you.
Did you see the dredge? Did he come down this way?
Yeah, everyone saw him. Yeah.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
He's
Oh.
snorting and he's trying to get back to the garden, as that's where you last saw the last threat run off to.
Oh,
Bye bye. Okay.
he
That
seems
was
fine.
disdain. He seems, if he seems a little rude, that's probably why. But
He just doesn't like things. Sounds like Twitter.
oh,
Is that a bird?
Shade.
Is that a bird in the
So-
material plane? A Twitter?
So
Yeah.
there
Oh
was
yeah,
nothing
sorry. Just
up
a
that.
hateful group of birds together
Mm.
form a Twitter.
So the dredge was the only thing up the tower.
well, there was also a imagery of this demon king called Grazed. Do you have how does this one? He's why with all the dancing and the cavorting and the drinking and the other sensual pleasures on the walls.
Oh,
So
Is
I don't
that her boyfriend or something?
I don't know. It was just kind of there, a portrait of him on a throne, but yeah, that explains the decoration. I don't know if it's going to be the same everywhere, if that means that he is the king of this place, or maybe there are different different demon kings in different corners of this castle.
how many dredge are we looking for?
There
There
are
were like
only
7 or 8.
8?
3 left.
And
Yeah.
how many of these circular towers are there, by the looks of it?
If you can judge from the symmetry earlier, you'd
8?
hazard a guess. Yeah, you got to be about 8. Or yeah, no, you'd hazard a guess at 8.
So maybe the other 3 is in the other towers somewhere, and then maybe you have to bring each of the stones to each of the towers. At a guess.
Oh, like a
Could be. I would
Oh,
rather
the-
keep them with me until we have them all, and then we figure out what to do.
And maybe we can get into the central area
Yeah.
doing that.
Morgott does mention last time we managed to speak to one, they said something about they all left their nursery, but no idea where that is. But they said they were all together at one point, but then they
At
all
one
kind
point.
of wandered off.
Yes. And do we think that they are all that this is their home? This is where they are from? I mean, I think the first ones we ran into, Jealousy, said that they came from the Palace of Heart's Desire, didn't they?
Oui.
Right, okay. Alors, we just need to explore this place, find the other siblings, and then I don't know, some magic will happen.
well, something will happen when we do that for sure. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually the case with a Feywild.
How do we get to the other turrets, though?
Any doors?
What about this staircase in the center? Have we gone up this one?
No.
No.
Spiral staircase.
No, you haven't.
Let's go do that.
You first.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, same
quite.
same marching order, or are we going to? Am I going? Juniper and I going to follow behind, or do you want us up front, or?
Oh, Faulkner and I are already heading up, so why don't you just come on behind
Okay.
us?
Lily's just on my shoulder, kicking her legs.
Like a creep. Okay.
What's this way? Oh, it's
You open up the
Ooh.
balcony and you've got a brilliant view of the gardens below. You see right into the
Ooh.
rose garden and the statue there.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's... The other things there are... That's other maps. Those the big squares. But you have got a fantastic view. And you realize it feels like it's higher up than what you ascended, but... It doesn't appear to be any more doors around here, and you've come to the realization that the entire front entrance has almost ended in a dead end.
That's very weird.
Hmm.
and there's no doors down at the bottom that we need to open by exchanging crowns.
You haven't seen any crowned lock doors either.
What does it look like when we go to the inner balconies? Like what's out there?
The inner balconies have a view of the central tower. Up below is a swirling maelstrom.
Mm.
Is this something that maybe you guys want me to begrudgingly fly you over? I believe
know.
we can do that now.
You
The
can
only
fly us
other-
over?
The only other path you haven't been is the side door that you remember was barred, but not magically so.
The stables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You remember it was just a wooden... Someone's obviously put a wooden bar there, and you know who now, Zargash. He's likely the culprit, trying to bar you from entering.
Huh.
Are there any walkways for guards up along the walls in between the towers? You know there's a hall that links
yeah.
up, but is there...
There oddly is not, no.
What about that
yeah.
one direction that we saw that looked like that bridge over the Maelstrom? There was one on either side going into that central area?
That was the set of stairs that you ascended.
Oh, okay.
That's where we found the dredges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so there doesn't seem. Was there any decoration up in that last turret?
Yes, there would have been more depictions of the similar revelries and cavorting. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
This
well,
one. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
So we have no way to get in from here except perhaps from the stables. Am I reading that wrong?
No, it seems like we're sort of stuck unless we go through the stable. Oh,
Well, what
unless
about
unless we're
the
completely
two,
missing something.
Yeah, what about those two doors that are against the back wall? Have we gone in those?
Yeah, Xaxx opened those to a balcony. That's how you can tell there's this swirling lightning below.
What about where, Tarquin went? You know, what if we get up the wall, drop a rope down, climb up? When he went to go speak to the not the elk.
Wrath.
Not the. It's not an elk. It's a
a heart.
Heart. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, he flew up onto the side of the wall, and there was a door. He mentioned. I'll just briefly mention what he saw through there.
Goblins.
It looked like a well-furnished living quarters, and there was a set of goblins very smartly dressed, but they were all standing perfectly still. And it looked like a living quarters. You could see beds, and two of the goblins were like fast asleep.
So there's that. We could cut down the door. We could try and climb the wall where Tarquin went, or we could maybe fly over to the other inner balconies.
Yeah, there are
Bit
lots of
far off.
vines on the walls. Anywhere in the garden, the walls are completely draped in vines, so you can climb them if you wanted. So yeah, you still
Yeah,
do
maybe-
have a couple of ways to go.
Maybe we go through one of the inner balconies, and then it will get us because we can get then to the other parts, of, like the stables and whatnot, right?
Walls inside the palace look
Right.
like they're
If some-
not covered in vines.
Well, if we get to one of the inner balconies and somebody could fly over to one of the other turrets and tie a rope, then people can cross that way.
God damn it! Oh, Lily, you sent me to a new place. Sorry. Yeah. If you like that, I probably couldn't take Juniper
Yeah.
unless I go over with Rodolfo and we try and open up an entrance that way for you guys to go around, maybe over here.
Over
Or
where?
like if we fly over draw free hand, like that way. And then try and open this door from the inside for
Ooh,
everyone.
yes, I like that.
If that's possible.
We can try that. I'll
Either
go with
that
you.
or we go this way, try and get
There's a big set of stairs that ascend and block that line that you're drawing, but there's also nothing stopping you from going up the said stairs and going onto the balcony from them. As I said, the balconies, the staircases are
stairs.
open air.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
so
right.
these stairs, they're like a big block that ascend to that central tower, but you could go from this set of stairs to that balcony here.
Oh, that's even easier. Yeah, so we could like go either that way, try and open the door down there, or we could
Yeah.
go.
Let's try that because we know that stable door is locked from the inside, so it seems easier to unlock it rather than break through.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you going to do this, Faulkner?
I'm gonna go with good old trusty giant owl.
Giant owl.
A giant owl.
I believe that is within my abilities now.
Now that you're level 8.
Yes.
Okay, then. Interesting. As you transform, then, feathers sprouting from your from your arms, your nose turning into a sharpened beak. Everyone notices Faulkner isn't just a giant owl. He looks huge. The size of this owl is much larger than what you expected as well, Faulkner. Some weird magic has grown you to a gigantic proportion.
Oh, I still have the necklace as well. So
You do. You can also
just-
communicate with them.
this is much bigger than I expected, but also helpful.
Yeah, we're talking
Very
like this big.
Wow.
He can barely fit onto the balcony.
Yeah, I'm jumping up onto the balcony like immediately as I'm growing.
Okay.
Like on top of the steps, I mean.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I guess I just grab Rodolfo by. Are you wearing a hood?
No,
Okay.
I have a little jacket. You can grab me by the back of my jacket.
Yeah, I'll probably grab you by the jacket with my beak and just.
Rodolfo
What?
makes a really undignified screech noise.
At this size, I probably don't even need to fly you over. I probably just
No.
turn around and drop you.
In fact, you're so big, it's almost encumbering because you can't outstretch your wings. You're so massive. Your wingspan's probably like 20 feet. And so you can't even spread your wings, but you are big enough that you could probably pick up Rodolfo with a single claw and then pop them back down on the balcony. No problem.
Yeah, I just do like a 180 spin and just plop them down.
No problem.
Excellent.
Does anybody else want to come through? Who wants to come with?
I'll go. I'll go with.
Okay. Well, pop Xaxx over there.
I,
Look,
you know,
that
And
was
Glister
very
and Gleam
easy,
then as well.
actually. That was incredibly easy.
A lot easier than expected.
A lot easier than having to fly. Yeah. Wild.
okay, but so y'all are going to try to come back around to get us with Juniper,
I
or
mean,
the
yes.
only
He
other
was.
thing I can see is if he's stretched and maybe Juniper and I ran from wing to wing. I mean, I can have the
We can.
swarm
Yeah,
carry me over and ask Juniper to leave, but he wasn't willing to leave earlier.
I mean, if I'm this size, then in comparison to Juniper, I'm pretty sure Juniper can make it over.
Yeah, you probably could. He is such a massive owl. I can't even begin to understand. I'm gonna
Okay.
probably find a piece of art just to show you
This
how
is
ginormous this owl is.
Crazy. I guess I'll nuzzle Juniper because I'm part what he is, and then just
Okay.
sort of like bow down for him to climb up onto the back and down the tail.
Yeah.
Has it been over an hour since we first walked in?
I don't think it has.
Okay, then I can just say, Juniper, we need to get to that other balcony. All right, so we trust our friends. So just trust them, and it's going to be okay. And now you can nudge him.
Yeah, I just bow for him to climb up onto my head and down my tail.
Sure thing. And also, whilst you're in here, Rodolfo, you can see the big wooden bar that actually blocks the doors.
Yeah.
There you go. This is the kind of size we're talking. In
Whoa.
terms of,
Wow.
Wow, that is
Whoa.
crazy. Mega giant owl.
That is
Mega.
so cool.
Just a dragon-sized owl. That's pretty cool.
I like, in terms of design, I like to think that the wings are just made up of giant leaves.
Ooh, yes. That's a nice touch.
Okay. Juniper makes it over, no problem. And if you wanted, Rodolfo, you could unbar the door. There doesn't seem to be any magic on it either.
Do I want to? Do we want to
That's up-
unbar the door?
That's up to you.
All right.
Make
I
it
guess
easier for next time.
Tarquin, Margaret, and I need to head over as well.
Yeah.
Can you drag us? Because it's telling me that. Oh,
There you
never mind.
go. All right.
What's
What?
what's above these like towers and that? Like, if I was to climb up, would I be able to go over?
You could, but it is all roofed, so you couldn't fly up and into one of the towers.
Yeah, I just meant like if at some point we decided we wanted to go over this way.
Okay.
Before I decided having to drop my farm because I'm so freaking huge.
You can just see from this angle another turret to the side here. There are little windows up on it, but you can't see anyone in there or anything. It's all roofed as well, so yeah.
Yeah. But if I wanted to fly up and over, would I be able to make it from here to here? If I want.
It'd be tricky. Your wingspan is so massive that it'd be a really tight squeeze as you come in.
I don't think I was climbing speed, do they?
No, they don't. I'm afraid.
I'll have to drop my farm then, and over
Okay.
here.
Okay, you hop over and immediately fall back into Falconer's form, and there's a sense of vertigo as you come out of this form. Like that was way bigger than you expected inside the palace for some reason.
I was expecting to be able to stay as that for a good while, but
That's really cool.
it is cool. Inconvenient in this very situation, but very cool.
But still, that is so cool.
Right, this room that you've all entered into appears to be like a carriage house, and it reveals a crystal carriage hinged to a pair of glass statues shaped like Pegasi. There are folded silk butterfly wings attached to the roof of the carriage, kind of a reminiscent of the Witchlight Carnival as well. But yeah,
These are
as you,
statues and not real Pegasi?
well, you have got Detect Magic up, so I will tell you that there is definitely some dormant transmutation magic over the glass Pegasi.
Okay, I'll tell that to the others. These things are definitely alive, but waiting a transformation or a magic word or a spell, I mean, it makes sense to turn off the vehicle when it's not being used. It's a little unusual, but
Interesting. I'd like to walk behind it slowly and then walk over to the window and see what I see outside the window.
There is a mass of thick vines and thorned branches. This is the beanstalk that you saw wrapped around the towers, and it has encompassed this side as well.
Okay. Are the windows glass windows? Or are they open, like open windows?
They are glass windows.
Okay. Do they open in or outwards?
These ones don't look like they open.
At all? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Some, I will say some do, but these ones don't.
All right. Then I'd like to walk in to the front windows and just, I assume I'm seeing vines again.
Yeah, I'll give you a little
Okay.
reveal. There you go. Massive leafy, vines that just
Okay.
coil around the windows and building, threatening to crush it perhaps, but it's holding.
Hey everybody, I was thinking maybe we could climb the vines if we got desperate, but they are, the windows don't seem like they open at all. So,
well, it's good to know if we
an
need to make
idea.
an escape in a pinch, we can break a window, climb down.
Yeah.
But we'll save that for emergencies.
Oh.
Has anybody looked in the door over there at the top? Where Faulkner is?
No, they
I
haven't.
think we're about to do that. Just take a listen. See
Yeah,
if I can hear. What's his face on the side?
I'll guidance you
Clark.
if you're putting your head to it.
Also mentioned as Rodolfo, you're by the carriage, and you've got Detect Magic up. Just looking into through the doors, there doesn't seem to be any handles or hinges or even keyholes on the carriage. But as you're looking into it, you can see there is a key just sat on the seat of the carriage.
Oh. Okay. But the
With
door,
no obvious, there's no
no way
obvious way to
to
get in. No.
that's weird. So it must be some kind of spell. Some kind of magic world or magic touch or something. I can only imagine. But
So,
Yeah.
because this is going to be listen based, I'm going to do it a little bit different here. I'm going to make Xaxx, like when you put a cup against a door, I'm going to make
Yeah.
Xaxx a leaf based funnel that he can use to put against the door as a guidance.
Nice. Yeah, you can roll me a perception check with advantage. Thanks to the funnel.
Oh.
I like the idea. Not that you need it by the looks. It doesn't sound like anything on the other side, like directly on the other side, but you can hear perhaps distant, muffled voice, just a single voice, almost like talking to themselves, but you can't make out what they're saying. But it doesn't sound like it's on the room directly from you. Probably like
Okay.
another room. Because you rolled so high. I'm basically giving you that.
I'm gonna sort of telepathically pass that along to Faulkner and then try to open this door.
Opens. Ooh, sorry, there you go. It opens no problem. And you see a beautiful, long, carpeted room with several doors leading off again. This room does have a crown lock. And as you look over to it, you immediately identify it is a lion lock.
Oh, over here?
Yes, that's right.
On this door right here, right?
That's correct.
So I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna listen. I want to find out where that voice is coming from. I want to listen to the doors and just see if I can tell which door has the person behind it.
Guidance again.
Yeah, absolutely. You head over to this one then.
First one and this one, yeah.
This, you put your ear up against the metal filigree and trying to find a space where the wood can maybe let the sound pass through. And there definitely is the voice coming from this side. And with your perception check, you even recognize it. This has to be Zargash's conniving, maniacal laughter. Almost like he's talking to himself, like conjuring up something. Like, oh yes, this is going to be excellent. Oh, maybe this property will work with... Ah, yes.
Okay. I pass
Okay.
that along to Faulkner and Glister and Gleam.
So this is where
Go
we
with
have
me.
a drop on him then.
We can, yeah, if we can get Tarquin and Tanwen and Rodolfo, maybe we can get the drop on him here and
We just
surprise him a little
we
bit.
need to send someone to go change the crowns then.
Speaking of drop, you then hear a lever, like mechanical, being pulled, and you hear something like a chain going click, 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 clink, 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 and then splash into something. Like something did just drop. But yeah,
It's like a
whatever
well,
that was.
maybe it's a well or something on the other side. I don't know.
So who's gonna change the crowns then?
I don't know how to do it. So maybe I think you have to do it. How do you
Krista
do
says,
it? Maybe you can show me.
Could get
if we do
Tarquin
that,
to
then
do it.
the heart doors will then lock. Then isn't that correct?
Yeah, but
Oh, right.
we've got this door open now, so it doesn't matter, does it?
I suppose.
No, and everybody's just there was no lock on the door right here, and everybody's in the carriage house. So if we unlock this one, then we should be okay.
Yeah, and we should be
Okay.
able to go back out. So what if we, because Tarquin knows the way and he can get there really quick, send him with the berries and that. He can go take the crown off of the heart exchange.
Lister says, I just worry that if we then need to switch back, how many baskets of berries are we going to need to gather?
Is it like a basket per exchange?
Tarquin reminds you that when they went inside the tower, they saw countless empty baskets littering the floor.
God, he's greedy.
So that's just to bear in mind.
All we had to do for the other guy was make him happy with his own little crown.
Sure. But Tarquin does mention that. So if you do want to open this door, you can. Just bear in mind that swapping between them constantly is not a great idea because it's going to slow you down.
Yeah, and then we'd have to we'd have to get more berries.
Do we want to try the other doors, or do you want to go straight after Zargash? Seems if we've got the surprise round on him, it seems.
I think if we have the surprise on Zargash, we go after we take out Zargash.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll have to maybe we can prevent having to fight all the League of Malevolence at the same time. We just take them out one by one.
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
And we'd be able to change the crown one more time at least back to the heart. It's just when we want to change it from the heart back over, we'd have to get more berries. Could we Because we've got extra NPCs, could we not delegate some of the NPCs to collecting berries in the meantime to save us time?
You could do that actually.
So, like,
Yeah.
Tarquin,
You've got a little
people,
entourage.
yeah, we've got people on the outside that we left behind, didn't we?
Do we know
well,
that the
you
berries will last? I mean, if we collect them 4 hours, are they still going to be good 4 hours later?
Well, time
One would
moves
hope.
slow here, don't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one would hope. But yeah, you do have Clabberclaw and Amador, who could,
Yeah.
and April, who are, they have appendages. They could pick up berries.
Yeah. So if we could, for now, send Tarquin to go change the crown over, and then he can let our extra NPCs that we've left behind just be like, yeah, could you do us a
Sure.
favor? Gather us some berries in advance so we don't have to waste time doing so. This is why you collect
Okay.
NPCs.
All right. Okay. Tarquin says, "All right, I'll be back in a shake."
And it saves us controlling Tarquin if we do end up in like an immediate fight.
Tarquin sprints off. He's going to climb up the vines. He's gone but a moment. And he gets to the tower, pulls out the basket of berries, and pleads with Wrath to hand over the crown in exchange for this lovely, freshly plucked salad here we've got. And Wrath readily agrees and orders them to place the basket before their feet. Tarquin has to make one more bow before them, and then, yes, he is handed the crown. At which point, everyone hears a distant locking and shutting of the heart doors all around in the palace as well. You hear this kind of low thud.
Right, do we want to start to ready ourselves for when these doors open? Prepare,
I'll stand to the side of the doors.
maybe not
Mhm.
prepare spells because we don't know when exactly the doors will open, but maybe keep
Can we ready in
Right.
action?
ready like a cantrip, something
Yeah.
that's expendable.
Sure.
Is unless anybody has any other ideas.
No, I'm with you there.
No, I'm with you there, yeah.
Easy. All right, let me check something then. As Tarquin's heading over, he's gonna exchange the crowns. Okay. All right. So you stand on the side of this room, Rodolfo, just off of the.
You're just off of, not in the direct line of the door.
Okay. Cool. So you're just there. Okay. Juniper, Tanwen, you happy where you are? A little bit cramped.
Yeah,
Most of you, I think
maybe-
everyone's got space.
Maybe Gleam and that to like towards the back on either side of Juniper as well, so they're not like
Towards the back, yeah.
so they're not like
Juniper, like here.
in attack range
Okay.
because they're
Juniper pads their feet on this beautiful woven rug with the thorny white roses, and then just gives it a sniff for a moment. And okay, there is also a pedestal at the end of each of that rug as well. I should have mentioned. There's like a beautiful alabaster vase that holds several long-stemmed white roses as well. But we'll get onto that in a minute, because the vases are actually carved with the words "Take one" in common.
Take one? Like take one of the vases?
Or one of the roses, perhaps, whichever way you interpret that.
Unless it means like the car. Maybe there's an arrow pointing to the carpet, and it's like take one carpet.
Sure.
And we just take the whole rug.
Is
Take
there
take
anything
one
in
carpet.
the vase? Is there anything in the vase?
Yeah, the white roses.
Okay. So I think that it's saying take one of the white roses out of the vase. But I'm just
Yeah.
worried if we do that, something bad's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll wait till after this potential. Well,
Got it.
likely combat.
Rodolfo's been on fire today. Maybe Rodolfo can do it because everything has gone well for Rodolfo.
Rodolfo also has probably a limited number of high rolls in him. Let's wait until after the battle, I say.
Okay.
Yep.
All right then. It's without a moment's more notice that suddenly all around the palace you begin to hear the opening of these doors with an accompanying roar of a lion.
Did I throw up?
Wow.
Let's throw up my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, sure thing.
Yeah.
Holy
This will be sort of
crap.
as part of the surprise round.
Can I do that? Yeah, I guess it's as part of the surprise round, not
Yeah.
before we open the door. Okay.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say, let's grab everyone, put them onto initiative.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I was
we'll describe this in just a moment.
not prepared
For
for
now,
that.
though,
You want
roll
us to
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Everything in this tower appears to be frozen in place. There's a 5-foot wide ledge at floor level that encircles the entire floor, and a row of 5 iron levers protrudes from the wall above the ledge on the far side of the room. That is where Xaxx is standing and operating. 5 feet below the ledges is a surface reeking with this horrible stench, and you can see the bubbling, roiling sludge is the same stuff that was coating those zombies before.
Oh, great.
5
Don't go in the sludge. Don't go in the sludge.
No, don't even touch that. 5 slender gilded cages dangle from chains that hang down from holes in the 60-foot high ceiling. Yes, 60 foot. This is a
Forgot
massive
about the
tower.
sludge.
3 of these cages are occupied, suspended in midair. And outside of them is a pixie, and they too seem to be frozen in place, and they're holding like this tiny gilded wand. And Xaxx does hear the crown lock suddenly being roared and opened, and he turns, and there's already 2 zombies stationed here for just in case, it seems, and you're just met with their disgusting putrid faces as soon as you open it. And there is actually, yeah, Xaxx actually isn't moving at all. He seems to be completely frozen in place, just like the pixies. You can tell it's him though, because you can see half of his face. It's hidden by the hood maybe, but it's unmistakably him. The bat-shaped amulet hangs around his neck. He's still gripping that serpentine quarterstaff as well. But we're going to go by initiative order just to keep this clean. So we're going to start with Glister, who sees the 2 zombies straight away and will probably let loose a sunbeam. Those are only 3 per day. Maybe she's just gonna throw a dagger for now. She does want to save the sun rays for like a big fight, not waste it on zombies. So she would just throw a dagger at one of these zombies as a sort of knee-jerk reaction to seeing the undead. And that strikes and hits for 6 points of piercing damage as a dagger sinks into the eye socket of this horrid creature. And it's going to go to Xaxx.
Alright, I was gonna throw up Twilight Sanctuary, but now that I'm seeing the zombies right in front of me, I'm just gonna do a breath weapon instead.
You got it.
template is gonna come from there. And oh, I gotta no. Okay.
No, Juniper.
I couldn't. I
whoops.
don't know. I wasn't able to switch to rotate it around.
Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
Sneeze backwards. I'll
It
undo
should
that
have gone.
damage.
Hold on. It should have gone the other way. Hold on. How do I get the template?
So if you click the template and then hold shift and then the scroll wheel,
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I know where you're aiming anyway. I think it's just going to hit the 2 zombies anyway. So I'll just roll.
Yeah, just hit just the 2 of them. Hit
Con
shift.
save. Yeah, hold shift as you're mousing over the template, and you should be able to scroll wheel to rotate it.
It's not doing it. I messed up.
No worries. It's con save, yeah.
It's a con save, yeah. Con save.
So 14.
Sorry, it starts at dex save. It's a dex save. Dex save.
Oh, it is. Okay, well that'd be even worse then. I think they both fail regardless. And they take, is it 10 points of force damage and anything else? Any kicker?
It's 2d10. And they are pushed 15.
Oh no. Right into the pool.
No, they're not pushed, sorry, it's just a regular breath weapon attack.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, they're not pushed. They're not pushed.
No worries. But they are absolutely blasted back from and like nearly stumbled backwards into it. The zombies obviously let out a moaning groan. They don't seem to be in pain, but bits of their flesh have been blasted away. Anything else?
And then bonus action, I'm going to cast, since I'm right at the door, I'm going to use Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. One of the first zombies is up. In fact, it's the one right next to you guys. Okay. Might have applied that to a few targets.
Oh, because I'm still targeting them? Can I untarget
Yeah,
them?
yeah. If you could do Shift Alt C, that'll untarget them.
Shift Alt C.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. I might just have to delete the effect on these guys real quick.
Just delete it and I'll target myself and recast
No,
it.
no, it's all good. I've done it. All right. So the first zombie immediately reaches out and strikes. Let's go against Xaxx. This is the one right adjacent to you. Natural one. After being blasted back, probably tries to reach forward, but realizing its arm is fallen backwards into the sludge, and sort of just shoulders you, but doesn't get anything done with that. Faulkner, you're up.
Alright. Plans have changed. The lion roaring didn't give us took away our surprise. Going to should go with trusty Call Lightning, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Trusty Call Lightning.
And yeah, I'm afraid the door's opening and not subtle, yeah?
Yeah. Oh god.
Don't place a template, whatever you do.
I was gonna place a template, but then I guess not. Sec. Has it cast it still? It wants me to place a template though. Damn it. I have a thing set up for this.
Yeah, you have the smaller 10-foot one, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. That works. Okay, you're just gonna strike at Zargash.
Well, that's our goal, right? He failed as well.
Just because he's not moving.
And
He's
then
completely still.
And then I'm gonna put my hands on these zombies in front of us. And I'm gonna be like, "Come on, you don't want to fight us." And I'm gonna face step. And wisdom saves.
Okay, wisdom saves for these two.
In front, yeah.
Yeah, sure thing. Looks like a fail.
Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And that one is also failing.
They are now charmed.
Charmed, eh? Weird. Okay. Charmed zombies. They look towards you with emotionless eyes, but deep in those souls, you can tell they love you, really.
Let's be friends.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's me.
Okay, Zargash. After being electrocuted, he clearly flinches from the attack and goes, "Ah, God! Woman! Uncalled for, honestly. But I suppose I didn't fool anyone. Thought I'd pretend to be frozen in time."
You just hear Fogg
Alas.
from the back go, "It's alive!"
Here I am, indeed. And I've almost perfected this. Perhaps you would be willing test subjects, yes?
No.
Oh, don't be like that. We're making progress here. He begins to conjure a spell. And let's see if we can screw some of you guys over. Yeah, you know what? That silent spell worked wonders. Well,
you said that out loud.
Oh, did I?
Realize
Oops.
you said, let's see if we
Let's,
can screw some of you over. You said that so that we
Yeah.
could hear it.
Oh, okay, right. Apologies. We're gonna drop a silent spell. It's gonna go roughly. Yeah.
Wow. What a dick.
And yeah, that is a bit of a dick move considering there's only one way in here, and you're gonna be stood in it. Yep, that looks good to me. As you begin to try and retort, there's nothing you can say.
At least these two in front will be willing to let us pass, because they're now friendly, in quotation marks.
True. That is true. Okay. That's his action. And as a bonus action, you can see him pointing towards zombies, saying something. Some sort of command, but not really any of you hear it. And they begin shuffling their way over. Let me just check something.
Need to find a spell that has 0 verbal components. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Another zombie shambles around the exterior of this room and gets right up into this space. Tanwen, your turn.
Okay, Tanwen's just gonna go with the tried and true. I'm gonna move forward to the door and step inside so I can see. Alright, and I am going to... That's Zargash. Going to target...
Just be aware.
Zargash.
Just be aware. You move through a hostile square, and you can't end your movement on Xaxx.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't see. So hang on. Let me. There.
So I'll move you. Yeah, I'll move you back just one sec. You were here, right? So
yes.
There's a zombie in front of you. You could get to where you want to be there, but it costs you 25 foot movement, and then you'd have to move back, and that'd provoke attacks of opportunity because you can't end on Xaxx's square there.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I could go through the door.
Oh yeah, the door is. These are friendly zombies. You're right. So you could go around and end here. Yeah, you could. You'd have to end your movement here.
Right. So let me see if it'll let me in. There's
a door there, but you will provoke just one attack of opportunity, as this single zombie is still hostile. And I think, aren't these zombies only charmed by you? Not everyone, Faulkner.
That is a very good point. 2 creatures of your choice you see within 10 feet of you must succeed. be charmed by you for 1 minute or until you or your companions deal any damage to the creature. So I
I'm
feel
not.
like that includes companions. If
Not quite. Not quite. It's if they attack the zombie, they see your allies who are with you as enemies, and therefore you as an enemy. I don't think they're charmed by everyone. They just don't treat you as a hostile creature.
All right. I thought it was just because it specified companions in there, but yeah. All right. No worries.
I'm afraid, Tanwen, this body of zombies is still blocking you from getting in, so you kind of get barged
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to shoot my arrow.
Yep. Who would you like to
So,
shoot? You are in melee, though. That's the only problem. You're gonna have disadvantage. Anytime you fire in melee, you have disadvantage. Doesn't matter who you're targeting. If there's a person in melee, you have disadvantage on a ranged attack. Same goes for spells.
Okay. All right, then. I'm gonna go back to where I was and shoot the zombie in front of me.
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right.
That's a clean hit.
Okay.
Don't forget you do have sharpshooter if you want to use them on any subsequent attacks.
No, that's fine. And then I need to roll my damage. Come on. Come on. And then damage.
9. Okay.
And then the 1d6 for my gathered swarm.
Yep. Add that on.
Oh,
A little sting.
yeah, that's only 10. And then I'll shoot him again.
Yeah, looks like they're a bit hardy. Might need a couple shots,
Damn.
but they are not really that fast. So don't worry. The arrow sinks straight into him.
Oh, so okay. And then I'll roll more damage.
He doesn't even make an attempt to dodge. Arrow just shoots straight through his head.
Okay, so that's 10, 20 damage?
Yeah, he's still standing, but he does like slowly turn around, gazes at you, but there's an arrow stuck through his head, like one ear to the other.
Okay. All right, then that is all I can do this round.
Okay.
Except I think I'm gonna move over to stand between Rodolfo and the zombies.
Got it. Another zombie rushes to clog up the choke. They're all coming, but they're pretty slow. And more gots go. Would like to take control of Morgoth?
I'll do Morgoth.
Don't forget she has reach.
Oh, I know. She's got the big wave.
I'm to it.
How do I take? How do I? Do I just click on Morgoth or something?
Yeah, if you double click Morgoth's token. Did that work? Oh, hold on a minute. Maybe you don't have permission.
I don't think I have permission. I've never done
Let
it
me
before,
check.
so.
No,
I mean-
yeah. If I'd have known you were taking control, I would have given you owner. There you go. In fact, let's give everyone ownership, because...
There we go. Morgoth.
There we go.
Wow, this is gonna be fun.
We'll do the same for Juniper as well. Oh no, everyone's owner of Juna. Alright.
Okay, so Morgan has reach, so she can get to this guy over here on the
Yep.
side of Xaxx. So she's gonna poke at him and try to hit
Okay.
with.
It has half cover from you being in the way, but I doubt that's going to impact this roll. Didn't think so. Strike, hit, and almost lops his head off. Let's see if his undead fortitude kicks in. Gotta roll a DC 17, I believe. 5 plus the damage, yeah, 17.
Plus damage.
No, the head does come roll. Collapses
Alright.
and gone.
And then is going to circle around Xaxx to take up this side here, and is going to attack right in front of her.
You got it.
Let me go with this one, and with the glaive as well.
Ooh.
Not so good. Too close.
Ah. Yeah, too close. She's used to attacking at range, and this zombie kind of shambles forward and gets all cluttered, and you're in a doorway.
It's all right.
Okay.
She will stand strong.
All right.
I think that's
Being
all
the
she
front
does.
line.
Is she a
Would-
paladin? No.
She is
She's a
not, no.
fighter.
She's, yeah, practically. The zombie at the back here doesn't seem to move forward. Xaxx has commanded them in seemingly specific ways. And so all this thing does is dodge. Rodolfo, your turn.
Okay. There's not a lot that I can do. I don't think.
You can't hear any of your allies or even the combat happening.
No, and I can't really see either, presumably, because it's being blocked by the door. I'm going to be reckless, and I'm going to dash.
You
all
can't
the
get
way
through the
over.
zombies.
Can't get
They're
through
a
them.
wall. Nope, they're a wall.
Okay. Even if they take an attack of opportunity, I can't go past them.
I'm afraid the only thing you could do is a tumble check, and
I'm gonna. Can I head up beside Morgort and
Yeah.
and just do an? I'll swing at them with my axe.
okay, yeah, that works.
Ooh.
This one's got half cover, but you can probably get an angle on him.
Well, I'll try and shift Morgort out of the way a little bit. Yeah, let's try Lucy.
Okay,
Lucy +2.
Lucy +2.
Lucy too.
Ooh, yep.
Ooh.
Now the bad rolls are coming in. That's not good.
Always in combat.
Always in combat.
Yeah,
It's always-
outside of
Yep.
combat, it's like your character is like perfect.
Great, but no, nothing. All right, I gotta take a couple steps back to make room, and that's the end of my turn. That's all I got.
It would have been a
Sorry.
7, but I've just changed it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
one
thank you.
off. Well, 2 off actually, because it has got a little bit of cover, but still didn't affect it.
Yeah.
A zombie over here does shamble forward, around, and up to here. Gleam, same situation. Doesn't want to waste up powerful moonbeams, so gonna throw her dagger as well at this zombie. That connects. Not enough to bring it down. There's now 2 knives, one in each eye on this particular zombie. Juniper. Juniper is up.
Are you? Should I play Juniper or?
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
Tarquin normally does. Okay.
No, you gotta.
Okay. I don't have access to his
The Juniper.
to Juniper. I don't think. But
Yeah,
let me
you
double check.
do. Just double click that token. That should bring up their sheet.
Oh, okay.
They can do a claw
There
and
we
beak
go.
attack.
Okay. So Juniper is going to, I guess, try to step through between. No, Juniper's going to come over here and onto the side of Xaxx and go for that zombie right there in the center.
Okay.
There's a beak attack.
And yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Okay. And damage.
Yeah, rends the undead flesh with ease.
Okay. And then I guess his second attack will be his claws.
Yeah, she can claw.
That's odd. It's saying natural equipped proficient. One action, 5 feet.
Yeah. So click the little dice icon.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Oh, okay. And then I don't see a damage on here. Do I just click it again, or?
I'm not sure why it didn't pop up. We've definitely got it targeted, right?
I thought so. It's
Okay.
targeted on my screen.
You can roll just 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
That's 9. That'll do enough to maybe kill him. Or not, I don't think. 9 plus 5. Yeah, no. You slice off this thing's limbs, but still it stands back up, ready to fight on 1 HP effectively from being viciously mauled.
Multi-attack.
All right. Well, Juniper's going to take a
That was
step
it.
Sweet.
back just to
There's a wall.
not clutter the doorway.
Does Juniper have multi-attack?
That
yeah,
was
I
multi-attack.
did 2.
Or was
I
it?
did one with beak and one with claws.
Ah.
Both zombies are going to get an attack of opportunity on Juniper.
Oh, never mind. Juniper doesn't
They have to. Juniper can't move. Can't not move.
No.
Basically, you can't end on another creature's turn, so you're kind of forced to move back, and that's when the zombies strike. But one's going to miss. Hold on a second. And the other one is going to hit.
Ooh.
Takes a little bit of damage, but not much. There's one last problem for Juniper as well. It's as they're kind of reaching forward into this room, and as they're stepping back onto the rose designed rug here, that something very peculiar happens. Let's see.
Which is?
This. That's gonna hit. Let me see if I crit.
What?
No, okay. Juniper, as they step back up onto the rug, the ends where the little tassels suddenly ripple and they rise back up, rolling Juniper up. And Juniper goes almost head over heels as the entire length of this corridor rolls up and peels Juniper away from the door. And they end up over this side of the corridor, completely entangled in this gigantic, smothering rug.
No.
Yes.
As if that's what that was. I was wondering that when we first came in here. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if the rug was like something else, like a rug of flying, or if it was one of the enemy rugs?
So
Rug of
Juniper
flying would be
is
fantastic.
that's a long flying rug, but no, this is a smothering rug, and you can hear Juniper screeching out as though they are being strangled. Okay.
Well,
Juniper.
strangled or squeezed like a boa constrictor.
Both. They are both restrained and suffocating.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
And after that, it's going to be the zombies go, which is
Mean.
you got the armored boys in front. This is it's going to be tough for them to break through the front line.
Tactics.
Yeah. I don't think I've got a clean hit on anyone else. So yep, they go for a slam on Morgott. No luck there.
The toughest
And-
people in the group, Morgott and Xaxx.
Definitely a good choice for the front. The other zombie is right at the back, and he just seemingly dodges. So this smothering rug has caught up poor Juniper. I'm going to reveal them on the turn order now. They're right at the bottom here. And on their turn, they just simply hold Juniper in place, completely restraining them. And I think they did take some damage. Let me check. Yep, at the start of each of the target's turn. Okay, so at the start of Juniper's turn, that's when they begin to get crushed. For now, they are just simply wrapped up and restrained. And that's all that's happening over there at the moment. Okay, back to the top of the round. Glister. I don't have any more daggers. I wish Tarquin was here. Maybe I could pinch a few of him.
Where is
Well, I'm
Tarquin?
assuming he's running back. But this door opened the moment he must have given the crown to them.
He's very slow, Tarquin.
Is it?
Yeah, it's common knowledge that Tarquin is the slowest member of the group.
Yeah, he was the
Mhm.
fastest, but then he became human.
Yeah, and now he's the slowest.
Yeah.
He's on his way. However, during this, I think Gleam is just going to have to... Although none of you can even hear each other. I just realized.
I will hand, or seeing them fumble about, I'll just hand over a skinning knife.
A skinning knife? Sweet.
Yeah.
You'll throw it immediately. Like, yeah, thanks, and then throws it
Just
throws
make
it away. Oh.
and like,
And it goes into the slosh.
yeah, and Bogner's just like looking like, no, stab, not throw.
Oh, sorry. We're acrobats. We're used to throwing knives.
This is all
None of the. Yeah, no, it's all mouth. Yeah, Xaxx, sorry about that. A dagger just flies past you and sploop into the sludge.
Knowing that there's no noise going on, I'm gonna telepathically speak to Tanwen, and just tell her you need to shoot Zargash and break his concentration.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
I
gonna have
am
to
gonna
get
use
through
my...
you.
You
Can
have
I talk
arrows. You can
back?
stand behind. You can stand behind
Okay.
and shoot him across the way.
There is now room now that Juniper's been rolled away.
And then I'm going to use my action, since every single spell I have requires verbal components. The only thing I can do is breath weapon, so I'm going to breath weapon again.
I might be able to break concentration on him on this turn coming. I moved to you.
So if I do this,
Silence.
how do I oh, there we go. Okay.
Ah, he's got it.
I got it. Try to get these two again.
What's Min's doing on the... Isn't he in a cage?
Not for long. One rolled a natural 20, but I don't think it's going to matter. Still has to roll a con save to not die. Both of them do. The DC will be 19.
19.
Oof.
19.
Yeah. Oh wow, double natural
Oh,
20. It's the return of the super zombie. The second one is out and blasted to pieces. But this one holds on. Ugh.
Okay, so
It's
he's
missing its lower
still
jaw.
alive, so I'm gonna move into the space now to give people some room. And
Sounds good.
I'm gonna sit right in between these two.
You got it. Faulkner, you're up.
So I'm gonna do two things because knowing that the one next to Morgott has already tried to swipe at Juniper, I'm gonna step in and out of her space.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want risk attack of opportunity from the other one. So I've already cast Call Lightning, which means I don't need to do the verbal part of it. So can I just bring down a call lightning on them? So long as I can see where I'm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yes. So
Yeah, it's not verbal to maintain it.
let's go do that.
Damn. Oh, Sargash succeeded.
And only took half. I'm rolling really low for these lightnings. But
They get a zombie
It's
though.
because you're not in Yon anymore.
yeah,
Let me roll a save for this guy. Yeah, that one is blasted to pieces.
nice. And then
Concentration check. Oh, it did do the automatic concentration. That's cool. So he rolled a 14. He holds on despite being like zapped.
damn it. I was hoping that would done it.
Worried not.
Never mind, I didn't break
Uh,
concentration.
Uh,
Is everybody looking well?
I'm just gonna say that you guys are all in a line right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming out of that.
Good choice. The cages begin to lower down, and one of them pops right open. This sickening creature crawls out. Something very reminiscent of what Rodolfo saw in their own reflection, but they can't see that yet, so I won't induce any nightmare feel yet.
Oh, this is what happens to you when you turn into a thing.
This is exactly what you would turn into. It is a
Oh,
bloated, scabby mess of flesh known as a manes.
Oh god.
me.
This is what would have happened to Rodolfo had it not been for Xaxx battling against the curse of Orcus.
Okay, thank you,
it's
Xaxx, again.
It's a bit of an improvement.
Okay, so that thing's on the turn order. What else? Okay. Getting a bit blasted over here by the lightning.
You're welcome.
He is going to.
Oh,
There's a
sorry, also, yeah, Lily is going to move forward another 30 feet.
okay.
And, yeah, I forgot to do this. And is she within range? What's her range for her chuckle? Within 30 feet. Sweet. So,
Cackle.
yeah, she's going to get him to cackle. She's going to say, what do you call a zombie that falls on its owner? Dead
What?
weight.
Yeah, that was awful. What do I roll? Wisdom, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. He's good at these, unfortunately. 15.
15 enough. And the zombie next to it as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Xaxx failed.
I rolled prior to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know you were targeting automatically.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know. Also, do they even take psychic damage as a zombie?
I don't know.
Yes, they do. They do. That one hurt their brain a lot, apparently. Ugh. He just moans, groans from it. The concentration also. Wait, does he take damage?
He took.
If he succeeds.
Let me click on it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's not half.
No.
Okay, and then he's immune to it for 24 hours. Okay. I've heard them all. That was one of the worst. So Zargash's turn. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, you are in a line. If only I had a big old lightning bolt. I don't. So instead, he's going to throw his staff out towards the group. And it's going to land roughly in the center of Morgor, Glister, and Gleam. His staff is that strange serpentine one I've mentioned quite a few times now. I'll show you the handout. It is like a cobra-like staff. Think Jafar from Aladdin. It's so much like that. And as it lands, it doesn't clatter to the floor, but rather suddenly limply uncoils and slithers around. Suddenly its head rears up, and you see eyes open and blink, a slathering tongue lapping in and out as it is transformed into a living constrictor. And it's gonna, I guess, roll onto initiative. That's the fairest way. But not there. Let's have a go after. About 16. Point 19. Okay, and that's actually only going to be his bonus action. For his actual action, that cool lightning is a pain in the ass, I'm telling you.
We're in danger.
Cool lightning. That's what I thought. It's a 3rd level. He looks up at this roiling cloud above him and begins to part them with his hands. You see this deathly cloud consume your one. And with a, yeah, and with this kind of hissing sound, it seems to all suddenly vaporize as he casts Dispel Magic on it.
Rude.
On the snake?
No, on your cool lightning. He's targeted the cloud above his head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was watching the snake.
Okay, that's going to be his go. We are on to the snake, which immediately strikes out against... we're going to go against... You know what? We're going to go against Tanwen. Screw it. Oh yeah, I got to constrict. Yeah, constrict. 19? Yeah, that's going to hit. Ooh, wraps you up, Tanwen, and immediately squeezes your lips. You hear like a slight crack from one of them. This thing is unholily strong. It's got you restrained and grappled as well. Just like Juniper, you and her are both completely stuck where you are. It's your go straight after that. And if they've
There's
gone...
nothing I can do because I'm in a cone of silence, so I can't cast a spell. And if I'm restrained and grappled, I mean, I guess I can roll a strength check to see if I can get out of it.
You can use acrobatics.
You can still attack it.
Or athletics.
You can still attack it,
Yes.
you just have disadvantage, right?
Correct. So it's up to you what you want to do. You can either try to escape using your acrobatics or athletics, or you can attack it, but you will have disadvantage as you try to pull the string back whilst your arms are tightly gripped.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to escape first. So I get
Okay.
2 actions, so...
Oh, the first one is not enough. You're just gripped tighter. The tail wraps around your shoulder, almost dislocates it. You've got another attempt though. I'll give you that. It's not enough either. Unless you want to send Lucky on it. That's up to you. Maybe you don't want to burn him too much, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a lucky.
Okay.
So...
Is your strength higher than
here's-
your dex?
I think you're... No, but they're proficient in athletics.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +4 either way, really.
it's unfortunate.
Okay,
Yeah.
so features, lucky. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my luckies, so that's 2.
Mhm.
Alright, third
You got
chance.
this.
Come on, baby. Come on.
That's it. There you go. Finally, Lucky coming in strong.
Okay, and then I am going to, back up. No, shit. If I back up,
It'll snap its fangs at you if you back away.
yeah.
You could move around it if you wanted
Sure.
I was trying to get to Juniper is what I was trying to do so that I could free her, but I don't have any. Oh,
I gesture to you that I'm watching Juniper,
okay.
and that you should watch the snake.
Okay. Then
Alright.
I am going to stand my ground, prepare for my next round.
Okay. Yeah, after you've escaped its coils, it rears up, looks at you like a cobra does, waiting for a strike up. Rather than turn your back on it, you face off against it.
Right.
A staring competition. This zombie is next to Xaxx, has got flanking, but you've got shields upon shields. Like, I imagine your shield of faith is another Xaxx back to back with you, like the mini Xaxx. A slam. Oh, that's a 21 to hit with the flank.
21 will hit.
Oh, just managed to connect. It's tiny Xaxx doing his best job to deflect these strikes.
And
Oh
Shield of Faith.
no! Oh god, that is tragic. Holy crap, the zombie rears back with a heavy hit, busts you hard enough that Xaxx is dissipated. In addition to that, it only gets worse. I've got to ask you to make a wisdom save against the sludge that has just also hit your body. That, however, oh, thankfully though,
No problem.
your mind steels itself. You're from a psionic lineage. You understand how to block out mental images, and this one was just a brief flicker of horrific abyssal things you've seen Rodolfo or heard Rodolfo speak of, but it's merely a flash and it's gone. Okay, the next zombie. I killed him accidentally. No, he's coming over. Shambles in. He's already dead. This guy is actually gonna have to get into the pool. He just jumps in. He's already infected. He hop in and try to strike you from this angle. Actually, there. He's kind of got +1 to hit. It's not a full flank, but he's got a +1 to hit. He's also striking at your legs because he's kind of 5 feet down, but he can reach up. Okay, one slam towards you. Only a 17 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
No. This one, he can't get anywhere near you. You can kick him down back into the sludge. He seems to be sinking. Morgott.
Is it Morgoth's turn right now? Okay.
Yeah, Morgott.
Okay. Switch character sheets. Okay. Morgott is gonna target again this guy right in front. I'm trying to go with the glaive.
Okay, this is the one that barely held on. Gotta roll DC 15. Oh my god, the undead fortitude. Yeah, he's holding on again. He strikes straight through the heart of this creature, fully impaled, and yet it just reaches forward, unhindered.
I just die. Hitting him again.
Okay. Max damage? Come on, he's gotta be dead. I gotta roll 18 or higher.
18 or higher to stay alive.
No.
Oh, finally. Finally.
Brings the glaive up and just cuts him open from chest to head.
Sweet.
I can't move Morgott because she's behind the snake, I think.
Alright, sorry. Go on then. There you go.
There we go. And then she's going to come in and she's going to start to work around.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
One of the zombies takes a sluggish swipe towards them as they're moving. But it's no good. You've kicked them enough into the sludge that they're just oopsie daisy. That they're just falling down in there. Okay.
Is that was that 30 feet? Was that 30 feet movement?
That's 30 feet.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Rodolfo.
Okay. Rodolfo is going to move out of the area of silence.
I'm gonna take a snap of fangs.
Yep. I know.
Okay.
So you
That's
guys are
okay.
all leaving the combat zone, and it's Morgoth and
Leaving the
Xaxx taking it.
Come
Morgoth and Xaxx
on.
taking
Mhm.
it all.
I'm afraid to
Oof.
say that
Oof. Yep,
it
that
sinks
hurts.
them in. You're tanking it okay though. It's not poisoned by the looks. This thing is a constrictor.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can move away still.
Yeah, I move away, and I'm going to target the carpet with Eldritch Blast, if I can target it. There we go.
You got it.
Let's try this.
Now, though you can't see the silence, I'm going to rule it that, as soon as you're stepping out of the silence, you hear your footsteps against the marble tiles, and this is probably a safe bet. You can cast your spell, and it works, connects, and doesn't only blast into the rug, you also hear a pained owl inside as well. Well, Morgort just felt that. And they're like screeching in pain with each hit. How many rolls have you got here? Juniper, yeah. Wait, how many rolls? You've only got 3, right? No, 2. Two beams?
Yeah, it should be 2 beams and 2 damage. Sorry, I lost Discord there for a sec.
Okay.
So I don't know if either of those hit.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. 17 would
I was
hit. 10 misses.
I was targeting the thing, but
It didn't seem to work, did it?
it didn't automatically damage. No.
No, that's weird. Like some of you've got automation on, some of you don't. It's bizarre. Okay. Well,
I don't have the thing in my. I don't have my character in this on the screen. I only have it as the pop out. So I don't
maybe
know what that's
it
about.
is.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. We'll figure that. We'll troubleshoot that later. For now, I'll just
Worry
do that
about it.
manually.
Yeah.
The 6 damage does leave a little hole in the rug,
Okay.
but it's this thing looks really hardy. The amount of fabric that's rolled up, we're talking about 35 feet of material that is encompassing poor Juniper. It's a lot.
I was hoping to hit with a little bit higher than a 4 on the roll, but
Okay.
that's okay. Next time, I'm trying to free Juniper so she can start taking out some of these baddies.
You got it. Another zombie is coming up towards you, Xaxx. And under normal circumstances, I'd say these zombies are dumb as hell, but they seem to be directed and mentally commanded by the necromancer over there. So this zombie moves into a flanking position against you.
Mm-hmm.
And slams. Oops. And slams. That's not going to do it.
Not gonna do it. Thanks, Xaxx.
Okay. Yeah, it just sort of scrapes across the back of your armor. Gleam is up. And now they have a target right in front of them. Tanwen, they're not even going to ask for permission because they can't. They're going to quickly steal a hand axe from you, Tanwen. They should have really been better equipped before they walked in here.
Yeah, Tanwen's fine with that. Tanwen's nodding vigorously because she can't hear anything. But
Mm-hmm. Have I got? Oops, sorry, Xaxx. Okay, she's not having any headway with this thing. Oh, it's not good. The size of this thing. Because my targeting was messed up. Okay, sorry. 2d6 bludgeoning damage for Juniper as they're slowly being crushed inside here. It's gonna take a while, by the way.
Gleam doesn't get 2 attacks?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're not powerful fighters like you. They're only the supporting cast. +3 actually. 2d6 +3. Juniper takes another. Again, more pained hooting from the inside. Poor Juniper is fighting against it, and you can see the bumps and bulges on the carpet, but they're nowhere near escaping yet. It's Juniper's go though. They can.
Can they attack with their
That's-
beak and claws from the inside? I mean, I know they're constricted.
Yeah, they're gonna have
being wrapped up.
disadvantage.
That at least they're doing something. So
Absolutely.
come on, baby. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do beak, and we're going to attack, and we're gonna attack with disadvantage, which is 5.
12 to hit is actually a hit.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Okay.
That's good damage. Juniper is not going down. Not without a fight. Rending claws suddenly appear out of the carpet. You see the material ripping. It's going good.
And I'm gonna try for slashing damage with their claws.
Oh, you gotta roll to hit. Roll to hit first. That was damage.
No.
You rolled the
I'm
damage,
sorry.
not to hit. That's okay.
All right. Do I still roll with disadvantage?
You do, I'm afraid. Yeah. But the animalistic fury in them being cornered like this is doing wonders for their temperament. Massive, massive damage. Claws straight through them. I'll still use your 18 if you want. And
Yes.
the rug does appear to be torn quite considerably. Like, every corner is being frayed. Yeah, you could say it's looking bloodied.
And well,
Thread. Threadbare.
I would say it probably looks like a pile of yarn.
Yeah.
And Lily, that was awful, awful joke. I didn't hear you, but I sensed it. Okay, those are Juniper's
Cool.
two attacks. Unless no, I did attacks. I didn't try to escape.
No, that's all you can do. But that's good. You're making good progress. All right. One of the mains lurches out of the pool, dripping with this sickly ooze, and confronts Morgott, who's trying to get back to the back line. A set of feeble-looking claws reaches out towards them, and just merely wipes against their armor. Morgott cringes at the sight of this thing. Another zombie is up here. He's still dodging. Technically meant to make their dex save with advantage earlier, but looked like it didn't matter. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. No, where are we?
The
Morgott.
rug.
Oh, it's the rug. Sorry, there it is. The rug holds tight, but there's not much more I can do. The rug is a simple creature. It wraps up. Doesn't do much else. The other thing I should point out, though, is Juniper is slowly suffocating, but they have a number of rounds equal to their con +1. They have 4 rounds to turn this thing to shreds. I think they're going to be managing just fine, but let's bear that in mind. They have 3 rounds left now. Smother, smother, smother. That's all I can do. Can't smother another target until the start of... Yeah, no, can't. It's just smothering time. That's it. The rug is doing its job, I guess. That's it. Moving to the top. Glister. Have you got another dagger?
I'll hand her a club.
Love it is.
And I just move. Don't chuck it.
Throw the club.
That's ranged club. Okay, she brings it to bear against the snake. But let's see. That's got flanking, but into the rolling pants. I'm sorry, guys. Xaxx, you're up.
Alrighty. I still can't hear anything.
Right not.
But these two are in flanking, and I can try to get both of them, maybe. But there's also this guy on this side. I'm gonna go for the one guy on the other side. Well, the only thing I can do, really, because I need to get out of this.
Yeah, this silence is screwing us.
Mm-hmm.
It's really screwing me. It's my last breath weapon.
The silence of the grave. Wow, you've got 3 breath weapons at this level. That's impressive.
I got three breath weapons, yeah. I'm gonna put it all on him.
This is why Xaxx eats all the food. To charge his belches.
Ooh.
This one does make the save, unfortunately.
Oh, this is really...
Okay. But he's scraps of flesh strip away from his face. Anything else?
Can't really do anything else. I can't move
No.
through him, right? Oh, I can't.
No, not unless you try to get past. Well, there is a special maneuver you can try and attempt. It's called a tumble. I did mention it earlier against for Tanwen, but decided to just back up and shoot instead. The tumble check is a little bit dangerous though, next to this sludge perhaps. But I'll find it for you real quick. Tumbling past a creature, you can use your melee attack, or so like in place of an attack you could do this, or you could try and attempt this as a bonus action. The
No, I'm
tumbler
gonna
makes
I'll stay where I
Okay.
am because it's probably gonna be a dexterity thing or something like that. And I'm not.
It
sure.
is, I'm afraid. It's acrobatics
Yeah.
contested by their acrobatics. The tumbler wins the contest. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
stay where I am.
All right, no problem. Faulkner, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna move around this constrictor snake. Excuse me.
Did he take damage? He took half damage, right? And
He did take the damage, correct? Yeah.
okay.
Hello. And then I am going to... Yep. I'm going to phase step in. First, I'm going to send my healer bee over to Juniper. Give her a good...
You
2d6.
can't touch Juniper when they're completely smothered.
Oh, the bee can't get in.
No, it's
Alright, never mind.
completely wrapped up.
Damn it.
You can
I'll,
use it on Tanwen or someone, but
yeah, I'll give that to Tanwen instead.
Alright.
See,
Tanwen, you heal for 3.
such lame.
Back up to 41. 42.
I'm going to phase step in.
Sure, I'll grab your token. Because you're... There you go.
Yeah, I'm... Do.
Alright, and what's the save for these? Wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay. They do appear to be charmed. They're definitely not going for you. Oh wait, that's a 17. Is that a success?
Yeah, that'll be a success.
Okay, so one of them isn't charmed.
And then I am going to twin spell. And I'm going to ice knife on Xaxx.
He's
Oh,
going to
nice.
use a reaction. Undead fodder. And make that ice knife. Well, he doesn't change the ice knife, but the zombie in front shambles in front of the knife. And takes the brunt.
Oh,
that's interesting.
okay,
You
but
did pick a pretty good spell for this, though. It shatters and still splashes onto him.
yeah.
Okay, so
So-
dex save for him.
Yeah, or he... Where's the... Let me click on damage. I didn't do damage.
I guess he really didn't need to do this when he already missed, but still.
So it's 8 splash damage and
Okay.
7 regular damage.
We maintain concentration.
Yeah, mate. And then the other one that's gonna come towards... Well, I have to do it to the zombie, don't I? Because I can't target
Yeah.
the creature.
Well, hold on a second. Because what he did was switch around, the zombie takes the 7, the first impact, and then I've got to roll a con save for it.
Oh yeah.
Which it does not succeed. The zombie is dead. Technically.
Can't target him now.
Nah.
Alright, I'm going for this one here then instead, to just get the one next to it.
Xaxx is next to that fella, but
Oh,
hey, that's okay. I'm sure you can take it. It's only a bit of splash, right?
oh, if I was gonna get Xaxx, I would know that was gonna get Xaxx, right?
You just saw the first one explode, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for this one then, so then it gets the constrictor as well.
Okay, right, sure.
Yeah.
Roll a new set of damage for this one.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, Xaxx.
And I'm just going to undo the damage on this fella
Yeah, that wasn't meant
and
to.
this fella. So dex saves for the other two next to it.
Yeah.
So the one to the left fails, and the constrictor snake
Passes.
passes. Okay. Oops. But the original zombie takes 13 damage. They take the full thing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move over to this.
And then the two either side look like they're taking 4. That one's taking 4. And then the constrictor snake takes a measly 2, as they are able to quickly dodge out of the way. So that's your go, I guess.
They all lived? Really?
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
afraid so.
Damn it. And then... Right. Come on. Yes!
What's that? Oh, cackle. Okay.
Yeah!
Zargash is now immune. Can't use it on him again.
No!
No, afraid not.
20, 30. Damn it, I can't even get close enough.
That'd be feet.
Yeah.
Sorry about.
Right, bring back forward.
You see this little skull next to him?
Yeah.
He's gonna use a bonus action. Animate dead.
No!
Another one rises up out of the sludge. Yeah, he's got a few in here by the looks. And I'm gonna add that to initiative.
Lily is going to use Cackle on these 2 zombies, seeing as they're able to take psychic damage. And she's going to say, a zombie has a head twitch. It's necrotic.
Getting better, at least.
Wow.
But I'm afraid they can't really hear you from there.
What? I'm close enough.
It's in the silent spell.
In the silence.
Oh, wasted joke.
It wasn't wasted on me. But I'm afraid my zombies are tone deaf. Now, as I was saying, get in here, you idiot. One zombie rises out of the sludge, peels itself out. And that's on the initiative now.
I'm getting sick.
As for him, we're gonna... You know what? It's time to go on the offensive.
Uh-oh.
You're not supposed to be in here. Science at work.
Neither are you. What?
Whoa. Oh my lord. Take
Ow.
that. No.
I'm not even...
Yeah, this conjured bolt of death fires towards you.
not even concentrating.
And doesn't... Yeah, you don't worry about that because that was your previous chain conjure lightning, but we can not worry about those. The strike feels like it takes all the breath out of your lungs, and it feels like you've just become winter for a moment as all your leaves just fall away from your hair and outfit, They
Oh.
just fall to like a little crinkled mess.
I am
Oh.
going to reduce that by using my reaction, and Summer tries to save us.
Summer is here to counteract
Summer mask. Where
the
is
cold
it?
winter. The cold, deathly winter. Let's do it.
Where is it? Where's the mask? It's gone. Ah, I can't find it.
It should be called Elia's mask.
Yeah,
You're right, it's not on there. Where's it gone?
it's gone from the list.
Alright, let me I don't know why that's gone. Here. Have a new one.
Yeah. Where is it?
Got added to equipment.
Oh, it's in my equipment. Okay. Cool. Is it
Cool.
rollable? As a reaction, when you
It's-
do reaches 6 feet, cast a spell or use an effect that deals cold and necrotic, you can use mass to shoot flames towards a creature and deal 2d6 fire or radiant to them. On a failed set dex save, taking half on a success, and the necrotic damage is reduced by the amount of damage you rolled. So 2d6.
Okay, so you fire back at them. I'm going to roll their dex save.
7.
They fail. So is this Nox or is this Helia fighting back? Is it going to be because
This is-
this depending on? Okay, it's Summer. No, so it's radiant
Yeah.
and fired.
Helia.
Yeah,
You see
nice.
the mask glow on Helia's face sort of appears over Faulkner's as like
Oh no!
the anger takes over. Yes.
Oh, the fire is so unexpected, and it burns on his face. Ah, no! And immediately breaks concentration on silence.
Bro,
Ah, that's good.
Fantastic.
bro, you did this to yourself.
Bro.
And you can have 7 HP back.
I can.
Hey.
There you go. Helia coming in strong. All right. Fantastic turn after all. That turned it around. Zargash is furious. But he's used up all his actions for this turn. I think I'll keep him there. Yeah. It's the giant constrictor snake.
I heard something.
I think that's the Tanwen's phone. Because it's not on
Yeah.
silent, I'm gonna constrict you. I'm joking. It's not for that reason. But you are just gonna get bitten anyway. There it is. I'm sorry, Tanwen. You're back where you belong, in the tight embrace of a giant snake. You know what? This is revenge for way back when you shot those 2 constrictor snakes outside Slanty Tower. Now you know what it feels like. All right, that's it. Tanwen, you're back in. I'm afraid you can either make attacks at disadvantage or try to escape again.
You know, I think I'm going to do something completely different.
Ooh.
I am going to
Okay.
I'm going to use my mage hand to scoop up and shape water to shape some of that sludge and drag it over and drop it on the back of the snake,
Oh.
midway
Okay.
down.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little mean. You know this only affects humanoids for the transformation effect, but maybe it'll send his mind reeling back into a hideous vision. So I'm going to roll its wisdom save, which is a fail. And I forgot how much damage I did with this. It was... I'm going to have to find it. But definitely you see the snake already flinching and reeling back from this horrible effect on it. Its mind is affected, but its body will not be altered.
Fair enough.
Let me just
So
try
then-
and find it.
So I did 2 things. I cast mage hand and I cast shape water.
It's
And-
yeah. I'll tell you what.
I've
Normally
done
you can
my
only do one of
actions.
those, but I'll
Oh,
say that
I'm
you could have.
sorry.
You could have done it. I'm gonna say that you could have all done it in one cantrip, like either the mage hand or the shape water. Either one would have performed what you wanted there. I'm gonna quickly reload. Anything else as a bonus action?
And then as a bonus action, I am going to use my gathered swarm. And oops, did I roll that? I don't know why it did that. No, I'm not. Hang on. Gathered swarm I can use to try to push. And the attack's target must succeed on strength saving throw against your spell save DC or be moved by the swarm up to 15 feet horizontally in the direction of your choice.
Okay.
So I'm just I'm gonna try to push it away from me.
So normally that's when you hit with an attack, but you did sort of do that in a way with the mage hand. So I'm going to say that weird sludge pouring onto its head has definitely given you a little bit of an opportunity to maybe pull this off. So I'm going to roll it. Is it a strength save, did you say?
Hang on.
Normally pushing affects a strength.
Yeah, it's strength against your spell save DC.
Okay. And because its mind is reeling from this horrific vision, I'm going to give it disadvantage as well. Wow, it's still really strong. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
it's really strong because my spell is...
Okay, that's unfortunate, but you've done a bit of damage to it. And it's still fairly distracted by this, but you're gripped. You remain gripped in this moment. It is a zombie's go. Once again, Xaxx. The thumps from behind keep happening. This time, you're able to block it. No problem.
No problem. Easy.
The one from below reaches up like the swamp thing. Tries to pull you. You know what? I should have just done that. I should have just... A grapple would have been a really nasty move right now, actually. But I went for the slam instead. Maybe that's what Xaxx is commanding them to do now. Hold them in, you idiots! Morgort. Actually, oh my god, sorry, I just realized that is a reaction I've got. Where's Xaxx? Yeah. Do I want to use it though? Nah, I'm not going to use it. He has got a reaction when a zombie misses, but I'm not going to do it. Because I'd rather have the reaction to fodder. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Morgort.
Okay. Morgort is gonna... Well, there's a dude right in front of her. So she is going to take a swipe with the glaive, of course.
Oh, oh damn. Damn. Slicing open this thing is like a pus-filled bag and just starts spilling its inner guts into the pool. Another hit like that, and it's gone.
I'll see if we can get one. Nope.
Oh, that one! Morgort probably flinches away from the amount of pus that just leaks out and doesn't want to get even near that stuff. So probably backs away and doesn't get in reach of that attack, I'm afraid. Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a single drip of this on me.
All right,
Rodolfo.
That's it. That's her go.
The silence has dropped, Rodolfo, and you can hear the sounds of Glister and Gleam panicking as they're trying to chop at this giant constrictor snake. But meanwhile, Juniper needs help as well.
First. Yep, I'm gonna help Juniper first, since she was strangled first. Sorry, Tanwen. And yes, so we're going to try to blast.
Yeah, the quicker you get this thing out, the quicker Juniper can come.
Oh my god!
That one.
Oh my god!
2 nat ones in a row.
That's okay. I get another try.
There's something in the back of your mind hesitating because you know each hit will hurt Juniper.
16.
That's a hit.
Will that hit?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, at least it'll help a little bit. Come on, baby. 12 damage.
12 to and 12 to Juniper.
No. No.
It's this rug is getting completely battered. Like It's getting there.
Okay. Hopefully she can get it a little bit too.
I forgot to add it for the last
Because
time.
I know
Wow.
she's because she was
Six.
able to slash it pretty badly too. So hopefully between the two of us, I can get it. But I'm sorry, Juniper.
Zombies. This one's just got up. It's gonna body block for Zargash and dodge. This zombie tries to grab onto your shield. I forgot to. I'm supposed to be grappling here, but I'm gonna take a nat 20. Grabs onto your shield, and as he pulls down on it, the weight of this unholy monster is too much, and then it bites forward with its head, and it more just headbutts you than sinks its teeth in. But
That's
as
okay.
it does, it smears up this sludge against your body. I need another wisdom save.
Before I do that, I do need it to make a strength saving throw,
You got it.
as I am doing Gift of the
Oh
Gem.
my lord. Double nat 20s.
Ah. Okay.
It's gonna
still
take half, right?
2d8. Still gonna take
Yeah.
half of the 2d8, yeah.
Wow. Still
So still taking 4 damage.
4. It's gonna take. Okay.
And
think
then
it's
I've
it.
got to do a wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Still 18.
Yes. If it was anyone else, perhaps they would struggle against these psychic intrusions, but you're able to rebound them with a single pulse of your thought. Let's get down to the Gleam's go. Okay. I thought it was the snake. Gleam got an axe to grind. Flank from here. See if I can roll better than a 1 this time. Hey, there you go. Chop. A sickening slice of flesh is chopped out of this snake. And I think the damage is... Damage on a hand, that's 1d6, isn't it?
26 on the hand axe, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't roll automatically. Okay, fine. I'll just roll it here. There we go. Oops. It's gonna take 1,000 more chops before I bring this thing down. Oh boy, this one's a big snake. The main's just gonna get a go on Morgul, but such a miserable, feeble creature is no match for her. Okay, rugged smothering. Continue smothering. And we're back to Glister, who's got the now handy dandy club. I feel like we're just getting in the way. Ugh. Xaxx, you're up.
All right. It's just you guys are just being a little annoying, and he's gonna sort of snap his fingers and channel divinity, turn undead, and destroy any zombies anything undead within 30 feet of him. Under a CR1 gets destroyed.
Poof. Gone into ash.
All right.
Now that's how we cleric.
Yeah, that's yeah. Let's just use the ability here properly. Hell yeah.
Anything else? I'm going to also say, Xaxx, there was one little skull here as well. You see a bubble rise up from below the sludge as if some air just escaped it. Oh, I was going to get that one next.
So action. People are sort of running a little bit low. So let's just do a real quick mass healing word on everybody.
No,
You got it.
Just to get everybody back. So Faulkner, Morgott doesn't need it. Tanwen, Rodolfo, Juniper, anybody who's hurt.
Okay.
I could do Up to 6 creatures, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Glistering Gleam, I guess, as well.
They're looking okay, but
You're actually looking.
sure.
Are the dudes in the things looking okay? These two random
These
people
guys,
that are in the cages?
they are just randoms. You have no idea who they are, but they are frozen in time. They don't seem to be moving at all. They're just stuck
Okay.
there.
All right. Well,
With,
I'll do my mass healing word before anything else,
but they don't look injured. So
and I'll do this at 3rd level. It's not going to be a ton, but everybody can take 8 points of healing.
just remember the damage on the snake. If Tanwen, you're there, roll 2d6 for me, and that's the damage you did with the sludge against the snake. But all right. Let me go around and heal some allies for you. Okay, so 8
Juniper,
snake
yeah.
damage.
Everybody
Okay.
can do that.
8 as
So
well.
you go up to 48. Rodolfo's up to.
Just healed.
Actually, no.
53.
So,
There you
did you
go.
change me? I should only be
Oh.
at 40.
Oh, did you already do that automatically? Okay,
Yeah,
thanks for that.
I'll take it back. Oh, never mind. You got it.
But Rodolfo, you haven't done it already, have you?
No, I haven't done it
No,
yet.
so
So
you're up to
53 is where I
53.
should be.
Nice. Whoops. Nearly healed the smug? The smug of Ruthering? There we go. Juniper's much, much better now. And Falconer, you did yours already, yeah?
Yeah, I already healed.
Cool, perfect. And did you heal
And
yourself
then
as well,
I'm
Xaxx?
not- Oh yeah, I didn't actually heal myself. I should have taken 6. What was it? 8
Thanks,
points
Xaxx.
of healing. 30.
There you go. 36 you're on. Fantastic. Nice little boost for everyone.
Nice little boost.
I-
And then I'm not actually gonna move. I'm gonna stay where I
Okay.
am.
Probably
protect the
wise.
door.
Yep, alright. Nicely done.
Could you back away, or just back away just slightly from the door?
You do that,
There you
the
go,
snake might get a...
perfect.
Actually, you're still in range. That's fine. Falconer.
Yeah, I just
So Faulkner seeing Xaxx in a better position, and he goes, Solomon says, "This one's for you," and he holds up his hand, and this picture of a moon appears above him, surrounded by stars, and
Aw.
one shoots off over towards here, and one shoots off towards here, and I'm using the Ring of Shooting Stars ability.
cool.
Oh no. I know how much damage this does.
So it's
Cool.
them two need to make a Dex save 15.
God.
Or take half as much.
You're doing it against the zombie and Zargash.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube.
That is awkward.
Yeah, he can't do his thingy ability.
I can't do undead fodder, no.
No.
That
And
is such a bitch.
and then another one against the constrictor snake.
And he fails.
And then 14 for both.
The zombie's doing great.
He takes half of the 14.
7. You useless cretin! You're supposed to take the hit for me, not dodge out of the way! This is getting too much. I'll have to continue my experiments later. He seems to be holding his side with these radiant bolts have hit him. Anything else there, Falconer?
The snake needs to make
Oh,
a...
snake. Alright. Dex save.
Do I have a bonus action?
Fail.
Do I have a bonus action attack?
14 damage.
I don't
Nice.
I don't have a bonus action attack.
No, you don't.
Nope, I don't.
Which means it comes around to Zargash.
No!
This isn't me fleeing. This is a tactical retreat going... Yeah, more like a tactical
Two times in a
advance,
row?
but backwards.
What?
You know what? I don't need to explain myself to you. The rest of the league will deal with you.
Damn it.
And he conjures a spell. Again, you've seen this before in the woods or in the swamps of Thither. It's almost like he turned into swamp gas. There was another time he inexplicably escaped the inn, and you remember seeing this gas peek through the keyhole inside the inn and spying on you, and he is once again poofed into this horrific, swampy-looking gas that just rises up out of the room. Don't forget the ceiling's about 60 feet tall. Yeah.
Damn it.
So the gas is still visible, but it. Wait. There's a window right next to me.
But they're all closed.
They are closed, but that doesn't mean they're like completely airtight.
He doesn't have hands.
No, you don't need hands. You can just find a crack in a window, but.
God damn it.
In any case, he is aghast and he's seemingly trying to escape. The giant constrictor snake still remains, however. It's got Tanwen in its grip. Gonna take a bite with advantage. Tanwen, the jewels sink into you, and no, why is the bite weaker than the constrict? But I can only constrict one target at a time. Oh well, we'll go with that. It has got you gripped, bites into your neck as it strangles the life out of you. Thankfully, Xaxx is keeping you up, but can't take too many more hits like that. Tanwen, it's your go.
In a moment, real life copied the game. I went to swallow my tea and choked because obviously my character is being strangled. So.
Wow.
Transferring into real life.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes, I know. Okay, so I am going to try again to break out of this. I'll try acrobatics this time.
Go for it.
Just because.
It's not enough. I'll give you another attempt, though, because you have got multi-attack. So I'm going to let you do that. Oh, no. It's one less than what you need. It's DC 16.
Haggle rock. Okay. Alright, I'm going to die with all my lucky turns still left. So I'm not going to use lucky because things are just going to get worse.
Okay.
So
with the undead destroyed, perhaps others can start to concentrate more on this, but Morgort, it's going to be their go. Damn it, he's getting away. This freak is still in front of me. Still left alive, barely. Oh my god, that's the second nat one Morgot's rolled against this.
Second nat one in a row for him.
Wow.
There you go. She really doesn't want to get anywhere near this thing, and you know what? She's probably just keeping her distance, making sure she gets a clean cut without any of the spray splattering against her. But there you go. She does perform such a maneuver, and the rest of the body sploots into the sludge pool.
And then is going to move back towards where the snake is.
Yeah, you got it. Rodolfo.
Yep. I'm going to leave Juniper to worry about the rug on her own, and I'm going to try going after the snake this time.
I do apologize. Juniper's not on the turn order anymore, and I can't remember where she was, but she would have had a turn by now. And let's get her back on. I don't know how that happened, but I'm sure she was up here.
She was low on the turn order, I think.
She was before Gleam.
Okay.
Because she got like an 8.
So we would have missed a go. Let me do that now before anything else. Juniper takes 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, but then immediately tries to rend their way out. Go ahead and make their attacks.
Come on.
That's for you to do, Tanwen. Or anyone can, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
I will. I'm
okay.
sorry.
No problem.
All right. Come on, baby. Open up. Or not. There we go. Okay, so, beak.
They're struggling.
Ooh.
So that one, I'm afraid. The rug,
Yeah.
like, gets a tassel around them and just shuts their beak shut.
Okay. We'll roll claws.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
There,
Oh,
come on.
God.
All
That
right.
is rough.
God
The claws
damn
are
it.
all caught in the previous thread. Okay. Sorry then, Rodolfo. It does look like Juniper does need help after all.
Yeah,
But it's up to
didn't
you.
want to do this.
save
Okay.
Juniper.
If I attack
save.
with the axe, is there a way I can hit the carpet without hitting Juniper? Like, is there a flailing tassel or something I can try and get?
I'm afraid as you look at them, it doesn't look like that's possible.
It's just one body.
It is. It's all just one
Okay.
big ball.
I don't see any way that I can do this without hurting both of them. But let's
afraid
try
you're
and
right.
hopefully she has better, more health points.
Yeah.
Let's
You could hope that she
camel
just.
that
Yeah, I mean,
she's
it's up to you.
somehow stronger. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what else to do. Ugh, that's not great.
Ah, just
that
a
hit?
miss.
Just
Just
a
barely a
miss.
miss.
Okay, one more time.
That's a hit.
Okay, good. Thank God. Finally. Juniper, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Je suis tellement désolée, mon petit.
Oh, axe damage. Oh my
13.
lord, the rug is in. It's holding together barely. Like it's just got this tiny. You can see Juniper's face poking out, and the rug is stopping its movement slower and slower. It's like one hit away. You think Juniper might maybe free themselves, hopefully.
On y va. On y vient. Sois patient.
Okay.
Okay, yep, that's my turn. Boo.
This zombie dashes up to you, Faulkner. And that's it. Gleam.
Irritating.
Gleam can maybe. Gleam's going to attempt a little stunt here herself to help you, Tanwen. Rather than trying attack, she's going to use her acrobatic skill to sort of try and twist you out of the snake's grip whilst kicking it in the face. I'm going to use her own acrobatics against its DC. She's got like the axe in one hand, like pushing away the snake's head. There you go. She did something useful. And then she like squirms in, and like once she's in, she like pushes away the snake's coils, freeing you, Tanwen, from its grip. There you go. Go, get out.
Oh, Gleam, you're amazing. Thank you.
Juniper. She's just got to rip and tear one last strand that's holding her back. She can make that attack with disadvantage. She might be able to free.
All right, come on, baby. Open. It's not letting me open her.
Oh. Yeah, click the door, but
Sorry. Hang on. Let me try one more time.
try and double click her again. I might have had the rug in the way.
There we go.
Yeah, that was it. The rug was in the way. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry, that was enough. Even with minimum damage, it was only on 6 HP. Juniper rips this thing, burst with both arms outstretched. They look really rough from all the blast and bludgeoning, but they take a deep breath and they're no longer restrained.
I am so sorry, baby. I am so sorry.
Me also, I am very, very sorry, but at least you're free, so you can attack them, yes? Okay.
It sees a giant snake. Do you want to go for
Snake.
another attack on that? It's up to you.
Yes, because Juniper's hungry, and that's
Yeah.
a big snake.
True.
So Juniper's gonna move forward and
Yeah.
attack with her claws.
10. It's got flanking, so 12. Oh wait, 12 is a hit. Glister coming in handy. Glister clubs the back of the snake. It turns around, but then takes a claw to the back, and that is enough of a distraction to get massive claws through for 11 damage. Let me do that properly. There we go. The snake is looking pretty rough now after that. Proper bloodied it.
Juniper's looking very hungry.
Mhm.
Juniper's had a bad morning, and that looks like a tasty snake.
Glister continues the clubbing and actually connects. She does a minimum of 1 damage. Sorry, I don't really know how to use this thing, but it looked like it helped
Every
Juniper,
little bit
so that's
helps.
good. Xaxx.
Alright, I'm gonna come back in here. Come back up. Tiptoe over the snake a little bit. And just pat Juniper on the back of the head. And give her a little bit of a heal.
Good shout.
Second level.
Yeah, that's nice. The
That helps a lot.
the eldritch wounds Rodolfo inflicted seem to patch up a little bit. That's right. I'm making you feel bad about it. Now,
No, I appreciate that. That's totally fair. I'm totally fine. I'm fine.
Wow.
oh,
That's
anything
rough.
else, Xaxx?
No, I'll stay here. I guess I'll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Staying
Okay.
still within the range, but just not clouding the space.
Faulkner.
So you said that we saw him turn into a gas and then
That's
leave.
right. Yeah.
All right. All right. I don't know if this will work, but you know what?
You got a zombie blocking your.
Yeah, first step.
You've used 2.
I've got 1 left.
You do?
I do.
Oh, you only had 2 at this level.
Now we have 3.
Fantastic.
So, and I'm going to go over to the window that I saw him go out of, which was, I believe, this one, right?
All right.
I should be able to see his gaseous form, right?
Yeah, he's up and above.
As long as I can see it, that's all that matters.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to bring down a moonbeam.
Yes.
I have no clue if this will work because he's a gas. That is the problem.
Sounds like a good idea to me, though.
But the worst case
What-
is that if it doesn't work, I can just reuse the moonbeam next turn. I won't do a measured template because I can't really see up and above in regards to this map.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at 3rd level. So, oh, it needs to. It wants me to make a template. Where is it? You've taken.
That's all right. You don't need to worry about the template. It's going to make the save almost immediately anyway. And your damage is a whopping 12. Okay. So, whilst in a gaseous form, he can be hit by magical spells. And as this beam shoots through this deathly cloud, he has to make a constitution save. But whilst in this form, it does make him a little trickier to hit. And so he's got advantage on the save.
Okay.
Here we go. He fails this. The dead Zargash. If he succeeds, I got hold on, I didn't roll with advantage. Got a 16 on the first one.
That's
Is it 16?
That's a save.
It's a save. Oh god, he survives. He survives on. Well, I won't tell you how much, but I'll tell you now. He's very low, like single digits low.
I saw him take damage.
It did work. The gas, it slowly gets burnt away by the radiant, and you can see it flinch and try to veer out of the way of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe next turn?
If it gets there,
Maybe.
he is
It's-
definitely going to dash though.
Oh,
Who else is in the
no.
room with you? I can't even see.
Zargash
just
is
you
outside the window.
and Lily?
Yeah,
He's outside. He's
Uh,
outside. the
Me. Lily's gonna do a bit of grabby hand.
Cripes. Yeah.
That is so sad.
it is. If he'd have
Ugh.
failed, he would be dead. Oh my god! Yeah, that works. The zombie nearly dies from that.
Oh,
That's
really?
insane. Yeah.
Give me a hug.
Good lord, the zombie's just like, its mind reeling from some sort of psychic attack that Lidley is inflicting on it.
I'm so sad right now that that didn't kill him.
It was close, like really close. If he'd have failed, he'd be dead. But the advantage from Constitution gaseous form saved him. He is flying up into the air, and I'm gonna have him dash at this point, which means he is through and up into another section of the palace. Doesn't look like he flees it. He is still somewhere inside the palace on very low health. But he is away, I'm afraid. Completely out of sight this time.
Mm.
So, the moonbeam.
That was at the start of his turn.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
what was a moonbeam?
You had a chance to get him, but slipped away. Oh shit.
What about the is gaseous concentration or not?
Oh, gaseous form. It
Is
is
it?
concentration.
Oh,
It is.
What
I
if
haven't rolled it yet, have I?
you haven't? If
Oh
we-
no, I did. It did. It automatically did it.
Is
I'll
it?
reveal it. Yeah, sorry, it's up there. He
Ah,
passed with a 21. Oh my god, if he'd have failed that and fallen to his death, that would
I
have been
was just
perfect way to
thinking
go.
then, what if he took fall damage?
No, he's such a little slimy shit that he will not go down like this.
I hit him.
21 on the save. What a bitch. So he's left a little friend for you to deal with. The snake is looking really bad, but it's still following its commands to mess up Tanwen's day. And I'm afraid it continues to do exactly that. Crushing you, pulling you in again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Why did I hit myself? 14 damage to Tanwen. And once again, you're restrained. You've been restrained this whole combat, just like poor Juniper. It's your go, though, Tanwen. Damn it, I just got you out, Gleam says.
I know.
Come on, let's kill this thing. It's...
All right. Trying to break its hold is not working for me, so I guess I'm just going to roll with disadvantage.
Sounds fine to me. You can use any weapon, by the way. It doesn't matter at this point. Bow or axe, it's gonna still have dis.
But she's got my axe, so I'll use my dagger.
Okay, that is a hit. 7 points,
Okay, and
despite
then
the disadvantage. Second
do I get
attack. Oh my lord. The fighting fervor has reached its fever point. This thing is nearly dead. You stab it, and its face is just getting filled with holes, but every time you do, it's almost like you hear like a wooden clunk. It's like there's this center core of it that's like not real. And it's not giving off like blood either. But it definitely looks like it's beaten up. Morgoth's here though.
Okay.
Morgoth
Anything? Sorry,
is-
sorry, Tamron. You do have the swarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push again.
Okay.
So you've got to roll
Strength
your
save. 16.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
Super
Yeah.
strong.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the swarm is trying. It's okay, babies. I know y'all are trying.
Don't worry, everyone's about to team up on this, starting with Morgott.
Yeah, Morgott is gonna target and just try to do some chop downs on it.
Chops it in half. There's two slithering ends now.
Try to hit it again.
That's a miss.
Are the
The tail-
slithering ends still alive?
The
I thought that was
tail.
worms, not snakes.
Yeah, true. What happens is the tail just turns back into a wooden staff that looks completely snapped in half. The head is wriggling around. Someone just needs to stamp on it. Because it's right there. Rodolfo, you've got it.
I've got it. Yeah, I'm gonna go at it with the axe.
Okay.
So Lucy.
Flanking.
So that it's advantage.
Yeah. No, not advantage, but you're flanking, so you'll have.
Okay.
I think it doesn't matter either way. You crit this thing. Oh. How do you want to kill this? It's the last enemy. Last hit.
Oh, I'm just gonna chop its head off, very like executioner style, like two-handed up and down, whack.
As soon as the axe comes into the marble, you hear the clatter
Finally.
of the wooden head bounce away, and the staff is in 3 pieces now, completely broken.
I'm gonna keep attacking it with the axe until it splinters. So I don't want there
You got
any chance of it getting back together. Yeah.
Aww.
I'm
Unless
afraid
I think
don't worry, mending would not work on a magical object that's been destroyed.
that sucks. Imagine
I
if
don't want him getting his hands on it.
Yeah, true.
Is that so wrong?
No, that's good.
Okay.
There's nothing you would be able to do to repair it anyway, don't worry.
Good.
Rodolfo,
Okay.
you
I'm
have
gonna smash
ended
it.
this combat in splinters, and Tanwen, you are freed.
Where is the wizard? The whatever necromancer,
cleric.
whatever he is.
He's a cleric. He's not a necromancer. He's like me.
The stupid caster. Where is he?
Can I see him at all?
He has gone up and back into the palace, I'm afraid. There's a last little trail of like gas, but you probably think that's just the bit you separated and burnt away with the moonbeam.
Rodolfo, before we do anything else, can I reach in the portable hole and get some more arrows?
Oh yes, of course, of course. Here
Thanks.
you go. And some daggers for Gleam and Glister.
Yep, they will re-equip daggers, and they'll pull out the daggers from the other zombies as well. So they've got a couple.
Oh. It says that I can do it centered on a point within range. It doesn't say I have to see where it is.
Sure,
Can I
but you
attempt?
can't see where Zargash went.
Can I attempt to just? I saw him go up and back in. Can I attempt to just do it like above?
The moonbeam can't really go back into the palace.
It's like in the next level up.
I mean, you can try, but you don't know if you're connecting or if you're not.
I won't, but if we end up fighting the other two and he's missing, then I'll know I've hit.
And the moonbeam kind of like beams around for a bit. You try to maybe go in a systematic zigzag, but you can only hope that you've hit him.
I'm guessing that's a no. Okay.
Don't know. Yeah,
I'm so sad.
everyone
I
takes a
beat.
breather. I know that was.
There's still one more zombie.
Yeah, put it
Should
on.
we
I
just
mean,
go?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna make him have a turn because he would only slow the thing down. But yeah, you can blast him however you wish. Finish him off. Sacred Flame. Oh, radiant damage. Hold on a second.
He does not.
I can't use Undead Fortitude. Radiant
Yeah.
damage burns the zombie away, disintegrating it to
should've-
dust.
Yeah.
Lily thinks that she just hugged him to death.
Yeah. Okay. Combat is over. The only thing left in the room is this bubbling pool of ooze that some weird creatures have come from, but it seems to be dormant for
Okay.
now.
I would like to go over to the levers over here and see if there's anything that says like drain or I don't know, seal it up.
There are
This-
5 levers.
Yeah.
And looking around the room, you can also count 5 cages. And when
Ah.
previously he pulled one, you saw something lower down.
Hmm.
I think I failed, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
No.
didn't
No,
fail.
Oh,
you
It's
did not
that
fail.
was-
it's our fault. I should have known that he was gonna run away again, and I could have done the silent thing right back at him. That's what I'll do next time. I'll do the silent
We
thing
should
right back at
have
him.
we should
So
have
he can't
anticipated
crash
the
us.
silence. It was effective twice. We need a strategy for next time we face him.
Yeah, he likes
Um,
that. He likes that spell.
At least he's not got his
Unfortunately.
staff anymore. I guess.
True.
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 Can I attempt to like farm whip and pull over this
Cage.
Yeah. So when
You can, yeah.
because then when she pulls the lever, it'll come down over here.
hmm.
Sure. Yeah, you
Okay.
can wrap
Oh,
around
yeah.
the cage and yank
Yeah.
it. Its chain is long enough that
So when
it
the
has
chain
enough slack.
loosens, yep.
Yeah.
Good. Smart.
And then we'll do the same
And
one as
Do
well.
the same with this one.
okay, sure.
Yep.
You pull that chain
Do-do.
aside, that cage aside.
Are the pixies doing anything the whole time we've been here?
No,
kind
they are
of-
completely. Their wings are mid-flight, like mid-flutter, but they've been completely frozen. The only thing they have that seems to be different from normal pixies is this strange gilded wand that they daintily hold between a forefinger and thumb. And they seem to be aiming it towards the cages, but they're not doing anything.
We should probably grab them all and bring them to a safe place.
Want to
Whip
sound
them.
webs Amazon? Yep.
No. I gotta. I'm just gonna pop out my wings, my gem flight wings, and I'm gonna fly around and just sort of one by one bring them back.
Nice.
See what the gold one does.
Uh,
That could be useful.
okay. I'm just gonna check something real quick. But yeah, while you're doing this,
It's a wand of destroying anything in a gaseous form in in 100 miles.
In 100 miles. All gases within 100 miles.
I
That's
I
dangerous to
also
us as well.
have that spell next time, but I need to be closer to him because I can't rush. I can't run in it.
Oh, do you have counterspell?
I have gaseous form, yeah.
Oh, you have gaseous.
But I was on the other side of the combat.
Do you, Rodolfo?
no
Do
way
you
I
have
could've
counter? Do you have counterspell as a spell?
I don't have counterspell. Nope.
I don't think any of
Oh.
us do.
No.
Oh, that's a
I have
problem.
dispel magic,
Okay.
but that's not quite the same thing.
I do have to correct myself. You can pull the cages, but the people inside seem to be stuck. And as you pull the cage against them, it's like the cage can't pull past them. And I'm afraid it's the same for you, Xaxx. As you try to move these pixies, they feel completely stuck in place, like they're locked.
How did the one over here lower then?
That was not a denizen. That was a mains that he had clearly previously transformed.
Maybe
Hmm.
maybe just go for the
They're-
one then.
They're like petrified or something.
It almost feels like that. They're as hard as stone to try and move.
So
All
weird.
right.
Even the pixie's delicate little wings are completely unmovable.
All right.
This is like
So-
immovable object,
Choose
but
one creature, object,
Exactly,
or
yeah.
magical effect.
Can I try dispel magic on the one that's closest to me?
No, I'm gonna. I try
You're-
to spell magic on the effect because it's
On
one
the effect.
one creature, object, or magical effect
Okay.
within
Yep.
range.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower ends.
So on
Um,
like the effect of them being
Yep.
being petrified.
Actually, anything of 4th level or lower automatically ends. Anything higher has to have a DC 10.
Okay.
So let's see. Just
Okay.
gonna cast Dispel Magic.
On the area.
Or whatever
on
effect.
the-
Oh,
yeah.
effect, yeah.
Well, the effect is-
it's the magical effect. It says one
Mhm.
creature, object, or
Well,
magical
or a
effect.
magical effect. Yep.
There is absolutely a magical effect. Some sort of temporal stasis, frozen in time. And as you try to cast the spell, it immediately rebounds and disperses off them. There is this kind of icy chill in the air, Rodolfo. And you know when you see like ice hit something warm, it just sort of evaporates into steam. Your spell just almost turns into that, like an icy cold air that just surrounds them. And it almost feels like you can hear like a cracking of ice as well, but no effect on the creature at all. Not even an attempt. It's like your spell was just immediately dismissed. Whatever effect this is, it's incredibly powerful, beyond even an attempt.
It's not even letting me try. I can't touch it.
Probably gonna
It's-
be
it'll-
something. Oh, go on.
Yeah, it's probably like the whole castle is affected by something like this, right? So maybe that's just part of that effect.
It might
Maybe
be so
these guys
powerful.
actually were just maybe these guys were actually just prisoners from before, and they just happened to get frozen with everything else.
Out of character, I'm wondering if this is an effect that can only be dispersed by a wish spell.
It's either that or it's when we restore Zybelna and she
Or
sort of
that.
restores everything. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things we would have to wait until Zabina is back before it can be fixed.
Yeah.
Malheureusement,
take
that
a look?
is.
Can I take a look into the sludge? Not like touching it or anything. Can I take a look and see if there's like a drain at the bottom?
It's not a transparent liquid, so I'm afraid you can't see to the bottom. One of the zombies was sinking into it, though. I will say the only thing, Xaxx, is you have no idea how this stuff got in here. Looking around, you'd imagine there'd be like a pipe that feeds in to fill it. There's no such pipe, nor is there any such like gutter. Nothing. Which begs the question as to how this stuff even got here in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like a giant witch's cauldron, no way in and no way out.
Didn't
I have an idea. This is gonna be dumb. Oh no, it's meld into stone, not stone shape.
Yeah, that one's a bit more powerful, isn't it?
Oh, I do have stone shape. Oh,
Yeah.
I do have
Okay.
stone shape. Hold on.
Is it prepared?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try this because this is the outside, right?
Correct.
So I am gonna try to. Oops. I'm gonna try to stone shape a funnel from. Where's the drawing?
I can
Here.
picture what you're trying to do, yeah. From
And
the
so
side
that
of the wall into the bottom of the pool.
Side of the wall into the bottom of the pool, so that it creates a funnel so it can drain out.
Alright. And you're expending a spell slot to do this.
And I'm gonna expend a spell slot to do this. Yes.
I love to think that all this drains out. You look outside and see a load of necrotic trees get up and walk away.
Seems your
jeez,
time
man.
with the Corrids has informed you well on how to stone shape, and the marble heeds to your magic. The funnel is created, and you immediately look out the window and start to see a sludgy waterfall pouring down the sides of the palace, and a gurgling funnel, whirlpool begins to form in the pool as it drains very slowly. It's a sort of viscousy like liquid, right? So it doesn't just slosh out. It's kind of
Yeah.
draining like a sewerage pipe.
As long as it's draining.
It's doing it.
Well, hopefully that was worth it.
You've still got your wings out, haven't you?
I still have my wings out for like another 30 seconds maybe now.
These cages moved, but the bodies didn't, right?
Correct.
Try and go for the wand.
You try to
Which
reach.
one?
The pixies are each holding wands.
Oh,
As you
okay,
try
I'll
to
try to go
remove
for
them
one.
from their grasp, it's like I said before, like trying to move a stone stuck.
Yeah. Well,
However, I will say, Xaxx, as you fly up, there's another entrance at the top. This is 60 foot tall, this tower. There's a hallway directly above where you entered, and at the end of it, it's only short, it's about like a 20-foot corridor. At the end of that corridor is a set of bars. There's no doorway, it's just bars. But you can see through them and onto the central tower above.
Okay. Do I
yeah.
see anything?
There is a set of windows on the central tower that you can peer through. So I guess, yes, you can. Let me give you some vision of that. Wait. Wait a minute, no, there's a turret in the way there. Okay, I'll show you what you're looking at real quick. So there you are. Xaxx, that's the bars in front of you, and you can see out onto the central tower, but I'm afraid the turret kind of blocks any vision. Yeah. And there's no windows on the turret, sorry. There are windows up above on like the higher central towers, but where is the check my facts.
Is this like a platform? Like a
Yeah, you
like
can land on it.
Thing? Maybe I bring everybody up here and we can at least get a rest out of the way of everything.
True.
I'll fly back down. Hey guys, maybe I can pull you up and except for Juniper. Juniper will be too heavy. Never mind. Hey, there's something up there.
Well, you could. Mr. Morgul was saying we could lower some ropes. I'm pretty strong. Perhaps all together we hoist them up. But
yeah, maybe we
that
can
is up to
at least get a rest or something up there, or maybe we can figure out a way into things from up there. I don't know what it is really though.
Yeah.
There's a door over here though as well.
There is.
We haven't tried.
Oh, is there? Oh, we can go through that door maybe. Yeah.
There's another door as well, right behind Tanwen.
See, my question is also like, we can't pull the things because the people are frozen in them, but didn't it lower when Zargash was lowering the levers?
So the cage lowered a mains, and that mains was definitely not in temporal stasis.
The mains, not the guys. Okay, so
no.
The cages won't budge. Okay.
That's what I was thinking, because the cages were moving. I thought objects like the ones would also be able to move, but they don't.
The cages do move. They can rattle and move around, but they can't move because there's someone inside them that is preventing them from.
It's like an immovable rod inside the cage is preventing it from.
That's the best analogy.
Yeah. They can move as far as until they touch the thing. Okay. All right. Well, should we continue on to the next room then? I'm gonna get over here so I don't lose.
Was there anything up there that was of worth looking at?
There's a little ledge where you can look in, and then it looks into that central area with the storm.
Yeah.
But it just looks kind of like what we've already been.
Yeah.
Been doing.
That's a shame. We couldn't save anyone in this room. We didn't beat the necromancer.
Yeah.
But Xaxx might be
Killed
onto
some
something.
zombies, and we got rid of his staff. That's got to be good,
We ordered the
right?
stuff. We took care of zombies. We're taking care of this sludge stuff, and we know next time. Do not let him cast that silence spell, and do not let him
Agreed.
get away. We got to prevent that from happening.
How would one prevent a silent spell?
With a silence
Just
spell?
with
With
another
a silence
silent spell?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Cast silence on him before he casts it on us.
Xaxx, you have that?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Okay. So we just
I
need to
also
roll
have
you
a-
for high initiative.
I also have a whole person which would just hold him in place, and we can just beat him up while I hold him in place. It sounds mean, but like honestly, at this point,
Oh, that is a good shout. I'm pretty sure I have that as well. Damn it.
but yeah, I gotta get my silence spell out before he gets his silence spell out, and then maybe we can box him in and keep him from going in.
Faulkner, there's your skinning knife. Glister points out to the draining sludge. They see your skinning knife
Oh,
up near at the bottom.
do you want to keep hold of that?
Oh, it's covered in that stuff though. Unless you can.
Maybe a quick. I have a thing of prestidigitation. I can prestidigitize it.
Sure.
It.
The one from the carnival.
Keep the
Yeah.
club as well. Give
Don't
you
I
some
have that?
options.
Oh, yeah, I have a wand of prestidigitation. I'm going to prestidigitize it. Please.
Okay. Clean
Well,
it off. And the rest of the pool is just filled with like desiccated skeletons. It's doesn't look like there's any treasure waiting at the bottom, sadly. But at least you've dealt with that
I'm
demonic ooze.
tempted to take some of it with us just to use as a poison for later, but I don't know how we will carry it safely.
I don't want to touch the stuff.
yeah.
No, nor do I. It's not like poison where you can just put it into a little vase.
Yeah, poison. You can if you eat a little bit of poison, you're fine.
This
It's
stuff.
just you not eat a lot of it, right? So you can.
Feels a bit on the evil side to use it on someone. Turn them into one of those things.
Yeah, but this is Rodolfo we're talking about.
Rodolfo's
Okay.
evil? Do I need to catch up on this? Have you have evil intentions?
I mean, no, not me. I'm fine,
What
as
are
far
you?
as you know.
What are you here for? Have we asked that?
I'm here to
I-
freeze a builder as a favor
Yeah.
to the patron who provides my my powers.
Ah.
It's all very above board. Zybilna we know is good, so this project can only be a good thing.
And is your patron evil?
I mean, it I prefer to think that he is amoral but very efficient, at what he does. He's more of a deal maker than a malicious guy.
I'm gonna
He's
telepathically say to Faulkner, should I throw up a cone of zone of truth?
Wait,
If
wait, wait,
if
wait.
you
Why
want.
are we grilling Rodolfo? What did Rodolfo
why
do?
are we grilling the Rodolfo? This is a good point. I mean, I have I not been very helpful? Is that not why we are all here together? We have the same aim. Who does it matter where I got the assignment?
I was just wondering like what you were here for. I didn't think you were evil. But now you've got me
No.
thinking that your patron is evil.
Well, I don't know that for sure, to be honest. It's just it's one of those things. Maybe he looks a little demonic, a little fiendish. But a lot of people look that way. You can't judge a person based on how they look.
Hmm.
And anyway, so the point is, I don't do anything that's like really nasty. He just helps me get some business deals done, and I do him some little errands in return. It's all very above board.
Like yeah, he helps you. You help him dominate the world. It's all good.
No.
And-
The job, the aim is not to dominate the world. He's not that type of guy. He's the type of guy who wants just everything to be run very smoothly, very efficient. Cut out all the red tape.
And
It's
all the
very
all the
normal.
parts.
I
Cut out all the hearts.
Some. Yeah,
I
I
put a hand on Rodolfo's shoulder and I go, it's okay. I trust you. I'm just joking.
thank you.
You
Thank you,
just
Falk.
you just
I
getting a little bit
appreciate.
flustered. I'm sorry.
To
You
interrupt you from any more awkward questioning, Tarquin suddenly runs in, panting. Sorry, guys, that was a long run.
Where did you
Um,
go,
what
Tarquin? That was like 10 rounds.
You see how big that garden is back there? It's huge. What did I miss? Anyway.
The wizard got away. The necromancer wizard got away.
He's a cleric. He's not a wizard.
And we broke his staff.
He casts
yeah.
cleric spells. I think he's a cleric, not a wizard.
He turned into a gas and flew away, and I'm really sad because I think I almost got him.
We didn't break
Oh.
his staff enough.
Not quickly enough, for sure.
None of you got
Yeah.
any of that ooze on you, did you?
I
Not
did a
this
little
time.
bit.
I didn't
Oh, you
even
did?
go in the room.
Yeah, a couple times, but I'm fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, well. What should we do? Press on or take a rest?
Well, we can use a quick rest. I know Tanwen and
do we need a
Juniper
rest to
heal
get
up
some
a little
spells
bit.
back?
I can't get my spells back on a rest, but I know you can.
I can
I
get
can, yeah.
Unless we
back.
take
I'm
a
a-
longer rest. If we only do a short rest, then I need a longer rest. But I think it's too early for that still. We haven't
Yeah.
just woken up.
Yeah. Still early in the morning, I think.
It is.
But we could take a short
It's
rest if you guys need it.
I mean, I'm fine. Tarquin says I can be a lookout for us.
okay.
Let's
I mean, I
take
wouldn't
a
mind.
quick-
I wouldn't
let's
mind the
take a
short
quick
rest.
short rest.
Just I'm gonna move out of this room because this is really disturbing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
Out of the
give
sludge room.
while we do the short rest. I'm gonna give Juniper. Where is it? Don't I
Juniper
still have it?
can take a rest and maybe restore some hit points as well with the hit dice.
Don't know, where's my snuggle? There it
Oh,
is.
Snuggle
Okay, there it is.
Beast. Oh, you've got it.
Snuggle Beast. Yeah, I'm gonna give Juniper the Snuggle Beast unicorn
Aw.
so that Juniper can regain an extra 2d6 hit points.
Okay, sounds good.
And then while we're resting, I'm just gonna whip out some what little food I might have left from the stuff from raiding Edelyn's place and some stuff. I'm gonna put like some very, very basic like little square sandwiches together for people and pass them up.
Thank you.
For the
I
Snuggle
gave-
Beast.
I gave Juniper a good berry and ate the good berry myself.
And everybody who eats the food and spends one or more hit dice regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
This is my chef feat.
We're all numbing down on this.
Yeah.
Everybody can take a bit. Yeah.
One is it 1d8 or is it 8?
It's 1d8 plus whatever you rolled. Only if you use hit dice though.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you use one or more hit dice.
Where are
Alright.
hit dice
Has-
again?
And then 1d8.
Hit dice, sorry. When you open up your character sheet, there's a little bed icon in the bottom left of your portrait. And if you click the short rest icon, and you
Okay.
hover over it, and then it should allow you to start spending hit dice.
I will.
Yay. I'm back up to full.
Alright, you take a breather after a bit of a grueling battle. Juniper plays with the rest of the she snuggles the Snuggle Beast, but she rends and tears any remaining material or fabric of that rug.
Can Can I try to? Oh, sorry. What? Go ahead. Yeah.
No,
I
go
thought
on.
you're. I want to try taking a white rose just to see what happens.
Taking a white rose, you see a slight twitch from many
I'm
strands of the
assisting.
fabric, but nothing else happens.
That's how
Okay.
you
that-
trigger it.
That was probably
That's
the
how you
trigger.
Mm.
I'm
But
gonna pick up the vase.
what did Juniper do to trigger it? She knocked it over?
I think so.
Hmm.
Probably knocked the vase or something. Yeah.
Yeah, when she moved to
Uh,
the square, she definitely knocked over the
He's
vase.
gonna
'cause
He's
to the
gonna take
size
a
of
white
her.
rose and pin it to his lapel. So it's
Okay.
just he's got a little boutonniere.
All right, that looks cool. And
Uh,
Tanwen, have you happy spending your hit dice? You've used 2.
Used 2 of my hit dice and I rolled the 1d8. So I am I've got 39 of my 55 back.
Okay.
So
Did
I
you
guess
roll the
Um,
extra 1d8 for taking a sandwich?
I did. I got 5 points.
Pretty good. Hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, 6 points, 3 points, and 5 points. So I got 14 points back.
All right.
During this long rest, Faulkner will be chit-chatting with Rodolfo. And he'll just be like, I really am sorry, I didn't mean to
No, it's
like I was genuinely interested. Like, we've all spoken about like our things, and if you do want to talk about what you've got to do more openly, I won't judge.
no,
Whatever it is.
it's quite alright. I didn't know that we hadn't discussed it, you and I. I thought that the others knew that I was here as a favor to my patron to free Zybidna. That is what brought me to the carnival, to you guys. So
Is
it's
there
not really a personal quest. It's a business quest, as I think of it. But it's as far as I can tell, Zybidna is a better ruler than the other, so I'm happy to restore her. I don't see it so evil. No matter
Look,
what
I
my patrons, motivations are, I think
don't-
the end result will be a good thing.
I don't actually think it's evil. I was just joking. I guess I might have taken it a little bit too far. But what do you
I may,
what do you get out of this? Is it just more power, or
yeah, I mean, more power. When we left, I didn't have the ability to cast, hypnotic pattern or slow. I could charm some people, but that was about it. It was pretty. I hadn't done much for my patron before, so the level of power I had was pretty small. But
And-
every assignment that I do for him, I get a little bit more power, a little more spells,
so
and
is this like
it,
you finish this and then you move on to your next assignment, or
yeah. I mean, the first things that I had to do for him was like a little thing. It was like, take
Kill
this thing
Egbert.
to this place. The type of thing you do for your boss all the time, a personal errand. Take my suit to the cleaners, that sort of thing. That's why I didn't have much power. This is a much bigger task, so I'm getting much bigger rewards, and hopefully, once this is gone, I will have enough power to aid my farm, to run the business well, to make sure that no one ever takes advantage of my family again. And
again?
the reason that I sought out power in the first place was just because I had seen what happens if you are too nice. People take advantage of you. My father was the nicest, gentlest, kindest, most generous person, and everybody took from him and cheated him and ran away, and he never had the power to do anything about it. So I said, Papa, when I am in charge of the farm, we will prosper. I promise you. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing this for.
That's very noble.
It's not really, it's cheating, but cheating is as valid a way to get ahead as anything else. I think there's nothing noble in being sacrificing all the time. Doesn't get you anywhere.
Is it cheating to sacrifice? Like you having to do someone's bidding to
I mean,
make your farm better?
I don't. I mean,
It's not like
maybe some people would think of it that way, but it's not like I'm not doing the work.
Yeah, you're not getting it for free.
I'm not getting it for free.
It's not cheating. I wouldn't
No.
think.
It's just one other way to gain a little bit of power, so that people will not take advantage of us. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And
Neither do I. Anyway, I think it's everyone's standing up now. It looks
right. Well,
Oh.
I mean, I hope it doesn't bother you that my patron is, not maybe one of the good ones. If it bothers you, I won't talk about it. But
you don't know for sure, do you?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I mean, he's never asked me to do anything horrific, but I don't know what his plans are. He's a very plans within plans kind of a guy. He likes to manipulate people,
Well, as long as his end goal isn't to take down an archfey, we're all good.
I don't think so. I know that we are trying to restore the ways things were. So I think this quest is a good one, no matter what's the reason. Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Lily
Thank you, Faulkner.
It says there are many shades to evil.
Lily, sometimes the things that you say are creepy because they are so true.
Yeah. I mean,
but still, stay away from me. Weird little doll.
I mean, maybe it's not like if it is evil. Maybe it's not evil like harming anyone else, but more like evil, selfish. Like he's doing this because he wants something.
I think it is more that sometimes, in order to do the best thing, you have to maybe break a little bit of eggs, to make the omelet. And this is maybe, I think maybe he is an egg breaker. But in the end, you have something good. He's just not everybody will agree with the methods, That's how I think of it.
Out of character, are you an egg breaker?
I try not to be. I have not been so far.
Do you mean the skulls of mortals?
That was a bad metaphor. That was entirely unintentional.
Get to the soft inner spiritual yoke.
In order to build some houses, you have to cut down some trees.
Let's go.
Yeah, and you're the one with Xaxx.
Let's
I'm
go.
the one with the X. Okay. Anyway.
Nice. Perfect. All right, so there's a door over here and a door to the side here. Juniper kicks this one open. And you can see that there's a balcony out into the storming, roiling... Yeah, that's the same sort of thing from before. And you can see, Xaxx, up above, there is another set of stairs, likely ascending to the turret there. And...
I mean, there's got to be doors. There's no way they have this many things going up to things and there's no doors on any of them.
What about the door at the very end? This one.
We should
try that?
We should go through that. No, we haven't tried that one yet, but we should go through it.
Okay.
Open.
This is the longest corridor you've seen so far, almost 100 long feet. There is a marble walkway that keeps going, and you can see 3 doors on the left-hand side, and a walkway to the right. 2 walkways, in fact. But the 2 doors here are identical. They seem to both share a lion's head lock above the mouth, which means the doors are open. And you can see just about a slant. Yeah, you can see a slice of the room, which is a very well furnished library in here.
Oh. Hey guys,
And
you came look at the
Hmm.
library. There's a oh, I see a person.
there is the sounds of someone shuffling in there, yes.
No, I see a person out here.
Oh, what? Oh! Okay, here, let me pause right here. Xaxx, your eyes spot something right at the back of the central tower. A section of it has been blasted open. All the stonework and bricks are in mid-flight, flying backwards in the shape of a cone. And amongst the debris, there is an armored knight flying backwards, sword gripped in one hand, shield in the other, in this desperate pose to try and avoid this blast. But they've been clearly caught in it, and their hair is all ruffled and flown back. And the lightning storms down below them, and they just seem to be just precariously suspended above it.
They're like frozen in place like everybody in that room we were just in, right?
That's right, yes.
Wow.
There was stuff going on here when this all happened, eh?
It's like this whole place has been put into like a indefinite time stop.
Yeah.
Do we
All
think
kinds
that the
of- yeah.
League of Malevolence is working
Capable
with
of this?
the hags to do this?
Well, we know that they're
mean-
working with at least one. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they're working with the hags.
Do you think? I mean, is that what they're doing here? To destroy the palace, or I don't know, ruin its capabilities of granting desires?
I
What
think
seems to be
it's-
happening?
I think it's whatever happened here. There was some sort of maybe a battle or something, and whatever happened to remove Zybilna is causing all these people to be frozen. Like, look at this. This person obviously was in the middle of a fight. There's, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll find answers somewhere. But I have to go up the stairs here because there's got to be a door at the top of this.
Maybe there's another demon pig,
Oh yeah,
I mean, that would
probably
be nice.
a dredge.
Hey Rodolfo, you should come up with just in case there's another demon guy.
Where are you? I
Uh,
can't see you on my map.
Up this,
I've gone up the stairs. You probably, I think I'm on a different map.
Oh, there
now.
you go. Okay, hang on. Sorry, my foundry is
Looks-
super laggy.
That's
case-
probably because you're loading up to a new map.
in case there is,
And-
I'll pat you on the way and give you guidance.
Indeed, you are correct. There is another dredge wandering around up here,
And
seemingly
as soon
lured.
as I see
this turret.
As soon as I see the dredge, I'm gonna just telepathically speak to it and say, "Listen, I know what you're about. I just don't know which one you are. We've already met wrath and jealousy and disdain and all these other ones. Well, which one are you? We can sort of put you back together."
Loathing. And the
Loathing,
stretch
oh.
meets you with a big frown. What do you
Okay.
want?
I want to find a door. Is there a door in this room?
Door? No.
Door. There's got to
No.
be a door that goes because there's too many of these things and there's no doors in any of them. There's got to be a door. Rodolfo, you take care of the guy here with his jewel thing. I'm gonna try to find a door.
So I'll go through the same rigmarole here, show the
Mhm.
gems, and say, I know you don't like me. You don't have to like me, but you probably like your siblings, and they want to see you again, reunite with them, and lend me your gem. I can put everyone back together the way it was.
Okay. Yeah, roll another persuasion check.
Persuasion.
And this jewel is like a pink shape, color even.
Persuasion. There's
And,
persuasion.
Nailing these persuasion rolls.
And you have
Each dredge.
Man, if I could
It's
get
not
this
combat.
one. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Because it's not combat. Jeez.
Uh,
Ugh.
you have a 21 there.
Gem's yours.
Okay.
I don't like pink anyway.
Well, you have excellent taste, sir. Why don't you go into the garden and reunite with disdain and maliciousness and rage? So we're all having a great time.
Okay. He scampers off down the hallway.
And in the art in this turret, does it show anything like any other kings or demons?
So in
The way that-
this, yeah, in this one, it's actually depicting something a little bit different. There's a greenish hue to the walls, and amongst them, rather than like demonic figures, you can see hags. They're long, hooked noses, pointy chins. They're very like stereotypical looking kind of witchy hags. One of them's like neck back craned and laughter, with some sort of maniacal cackle. And all of them seem to be surrounding here in this little
Okay.
turret.
So there's a witchy guy. So we can expect that the leader of so there will be a hag leader among one of these turrets.
There's like a multiple hags. There's like 3 of them depicted in this turret.
Hmm.
They seem to be like green fleshed with whitish hair.
You don't say. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Oops.
Sorry, if you want to go back down, to come into the turret and then back down to the stairs. There you go. And you two see this. You can roll an investigation check then, Xaxx.
Investigation.
Uh-huh.
Gonna give myself guidance because I'm definitely looking for a door. That's not gonna do it.
Doesn't appear to
Not
be.
gonna do it.
You feel around,
13.
even being thorough enough to sort of like try and pull on the hags' noses to see if they were like levers, but nothing's working.
God, jeez.
You know this connects to the central tower. And you're right. There must be a way in, but doesn't seem to be any kind of secret door here. I will say one thing, Xaxx, though. As you're looking back at the blasted knights valiantly fighting whatever foe was in that moment, the wall is in tatters, like debris and rubble.
Oh, there's a hole in it? So he's been blasted through
Absolutely.
the hole.
You would see it from about this angle, right? So you can see right into the... Yeah.
Okay, I gotta do this. If I can see that there's a hole in the wall, do I have any more flights? Gem flights?
And just to reiterate, this storm below is not frozen in time. Crackling lightning, swirling clouds, and this poor knight froze in time, literally at the moment of his demise.
It's too bright. It's bright light in here, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
With the lightning flashing around, it definitely is very bright.
It's too bright. Can I climb on the side?
Didn't you just control? Didn't you just control
You fell?
stone?
I did.
Could you not make a doorway?
I could tomorrow.
Do you really want to go over there?
I really want to find out what's in the middle of this thing.
You really, really want to go over there?
I really, really want to go over there. But
So if I turn into a spider and ferry you across, or well, I could fly. It's a bit more open here. I could fly you across.
oh, can you do the owl thing again?
Yeah, because I would get it back on the. I would get both
Short
back.
rest.
On the rest, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So I'd still have one left. If you really,
Yeah,
really want to go over there.
I really want to find out what's in the middle of this thing. But I'm also trying to be aware of going into a dangerous place by myself and nobody's with me.
Okay.
Mm.
Rodolfo.
So maybe we go to the library first, or maybe we go in this. Like that's I think our 2 options right now. Go in that library, or go into the hole in the wall where this guy's been blasted from.
Well, I was figuring if I'm gonna ferry you across, it might be worth ferrying Rodolfo across to the other stairs to maybe collect another dredge.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Because there's gonna be stairs on the far one too.
Because the last thing I want to do is turn into a bird again and then waste it immediately again.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I
And-
want to get. We are almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We have. We need 2 more.
Anybody else want to go over though? Anywhere specific in the middle? Over to the.
I want to go to the hole in the wall.
Okay. Well, air
You
fault.
take Xaxx first.
I will turn into my giant eagle.
Eagle or owl?
Sorry, owl. Yeah,
Okay.
he prefers owl.
I'm gonna say if it was an eagle, it wouldn't be this big.
Yeah.
But the owl form
Yeah.
seemingly
what?
has what?
Specifically owl.
There
That's-
is some. You could try to wild shape and do anything else if you
No,
want,
no.
but
I-
the owl. As soon as you go into the owl, once again, you grow to a ginormous size here.
That is interesting. That like obviously I wouldn't know that now because I've not tried it, but wow, specifically owl.
Indeed.
That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll ferry anybody across to wherever they need to go. Air Faulkner.
You got it.
Right.
So Xaxx, it's maybe a couple of Xaxxes around here.
I don't see where I see myself
We'll bring you back on.
unless I'm in the Faulkner.
There we go. Yeah, that's where you are.
I could probably take more than one person at this size.
Okay, Xaxx, this central tower has a massive spiral staircase that ascends and descends as you land on the lip. As you arrive, though, whatever battle took place here, Xaxx, it seems as though the assailant is not
Is gone.
here.
So whoever blew the guy out the window is not here anymore, which means it was maybe one of the hags or something.
You can roll like an Arcana check to determine what did this as well, just because this stonework doesn't have any scorch marks, but you've used your own breath weapon a number of times to see its effect on stone and the ground. This was force damage that blew open, or maybe it was thunder. Whatever it was, it wasn't burning or anything, and that doesn't really match with any of the hags' powers you've seen. Like, they've used lightning and like necrotic, but the stone isn't like worn away or anything. Something blasted this with a great amount of force or thunder damage. And it's in a cone as well. You can tell from the debris that's flying out there.
So maybe it was like a... wasn't a dragon. Maybe it was a dragon? Could have been. It could have been a dragon. But it could have been something else. It could have been just somebody with a force. Oh, okay.
Like the Jabberwock, maybe?
Maybe it was the Jabberwock? Because does the Jabberwock have force abilities?
The Jabberwock
dragon
fired concentrated fiery beams, but they didn't use any force that you've seen.
I don't know specifically. I wasn't there for that fight.
Do I remember anything that we've fought or encountered so far that could do this?
That would be quite a high intelligence check, but I'm going to let it be Arcana again. Yeah, you can go ahead. It's going to be a really deep...
Can I try and remember? I was also...
No, roll. Yeah, you can roll as well.
Just because
I think
we're both here.
I think
intelligence check is a +1 anyway.
Yeah, the DC is going to be higher. Holy crap! Okay.
All
All right, Faulkner. All right, Faulkner.
I'm from the fair.
Faulkner, someone is at the back of your mind nudging you. I've seen it, and it's actually Nox Schrader. I think, yeah, it's Nox who was there at that time. It could have been Solomon. I'm going to say it was Nox. Nox remembers seeing this horribly creepy knight with this baleful helmet with glowing red eyes. He was aboard this crashed airship, and only because you rolled a natural 20.
We didn't see it.
Nox, did you not?
We read about it in the book.
but you did meet him.
We read about it in the book, the one on the
Yes.
craft ship.
Okay. Sure. You read about it. Sure. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
in the description
Yeah.
of this dread knight warrior, whatever you want to call him, he had a magical item at his side. You remember taking note of his inventory because of how ghastly it was. He had this flaming sword, a shield with a demonic face emblazoned on the front, and at his side he had this gilded horn. And only because you rolled a natural 20, like I would have not accepted anything less. You recognize that horn as a particular magical item known as a horn of blasting.
Wow.
And it is a tremendous effect. When you blow on it, it releases this cone of thunderous energy that destroys a lot of things in its path.
I like to think that this book that we read in the spider plate, I can't remember his name, had illustrations. Yeah.
Yes, in fact.
It probably had illustrations and it showed it in the book. Because it was in the library of a yarn spinner's library.
Correct.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, we read about this guy.
Yeah, it was when we had a few characters down, so we did like some side stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no doubt, with a natural 20, this War Duke must be the one responsible for blasting this valiant knight off of the crenulations and into the roiling storm below.
Isn't he one of the people that we're after?
The League of Malevolence.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's in the League of Malevolence?
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Right, I'll quickly ferry Rodolfo over so she can deal with potentially another wretch, and then we might have to call it though.
Yeah,
I
it
need
seems
to- I need to
appropriate.
bounce.
Yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, on that little
So,
moment of realization, the poor realization that you're going to have to fight him, and he's likely got this powerful item that he's. I mean, why wouldn't he use it? Yeah, you're going to have to watch out for this. Looking at the destruction inflicted on this wall, you do not want to be caught in the blast. Even this knight's armor is like being smashed to pieces. His helmet is flown off, and you can see his light platinum blonde hair being like tousled in the wind. But that is where we will end tonight's session. And Rodolfo, just have a little look at this knight as well as you go by. Might recognize Tarquin.
wait, what?
I don't think I was there. I don't think I was there for that episode.
No, that's
when
fine.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
still good to see. If I can know what we're up against for
It's
next
not-
time. Another member of the league.
Mm-hmm. There
What
we
if-
go.
What if Rodolfo didn't kill Eggy, and this is Eggy?
Eggy had didn't have blonde hair, but
Oh.
thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for playing. And we will tune in next week to continue this. Good job on the battle, though. Zargash was a bit of a arse, and he
Bit
got away
too much
again.
If it wasn't for that silence, and he blocked us, that's the second time we're getting through
Yeah.
a door.
I wish I'd
Essentially prevented us from doing any attacking at all.
Yes, indeed.
upcast that moonbeam. Just one more.
Maybe he would have done it. But we'll sign off here. See you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.